What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. It is Monday night, y'all. Let's talk some women's hoops. What's going on? Groovy Faye, Ashy Knuckles, what's good? What is good? What is good? Let's talk some women's hoops, y'all. Let's talk some women's hoops. We had some hoops on today. I was surprised to catch UConn on regular TV today on Fox. That was kind of cool. Against Creighton, they took care of business against Creighton. Frank Wright in the building. What's up? Antonio, what's up? Kim putting them players in with 20 seconds left. She trying to keep them out the portal. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I gotta tell y'all, look, the disrespect is real. The disrespect is real. That's good. Y'all can hear me say that all show tonight. All show today. I just keep thinking about it. The disrespect is real to the number one ranking. The disrespect is real to the SEC. The disrespect is real. And I don't even know if it's on purpose, but it's real. Hitting the portal now. G's up. What's going on, Senator? We in the building. Look, y'all. I don't know. I'm blown away today. I kicked it. I watched some hoops. LSU is taking care of business against Texas A&M. They look like they finished that 81-58. Look like Angel went for her 50th double-double at LSU. Her and Anissa Morrow both had double-doubles. So good games from them. Brittany Griner got her number retired. You say A&M don't play like a team at all, Bree Wayne. No, it looked like they was just out there. But I got a lot. I got to get y'all opinion on some stuff. I need for y'all to help me understand some stuff. I'm gonna get to the simple stuff first. Let's talk rankings. AP top 25. You know, South Carolina's one. Y'all know I always look at the top 10. Ty, what's going on? So we still at number one. We got Stanford number 2. UConn is at 3. Texas is at 4. Iowa 5. Utah 6. UCLA 7. Ohio State 8. LSU snuck into 9. South Carolina. Y'all, I keep the Gamecocks on the brain. I'm so sorry. That other SC, Southern California, at 10. Yeah, Texas A&M was out there just getting some exercise. Looked like they just needed a little cardio today. Groovy Faye, I agree. But so nothing really surprising in the AP. But when you look at these net rankings, right? I think I might like the net rankings a little bit better than the AP rankings. What are y'all thinking? Well, at least, hey Landon, at least in the net rankings, LSU is at least in the top 10. That 13 is real disrespectful to LSU. I feel like y'all. I feel like that 13 is real disrespectful. But y'all let me know what y'all think. But UConn at number 3. Really? Are we agreeing with that? UConn at 3? Yeah, LSU ain't nothing to play with, and they definitely not no 13. The disrespect is real. Nope, and they look like they figured it out. I like the way that they made their adjustments. Flau'jae looked like she had a great first half. Anissa Morrow took care of business and closed the game out. Angel, looked like she had a good game, but had some foul trouble. Strength of schedule, yeah. But one of the things that I like that Kim Mulkey tries to do is that she tries to get her school back to play in the cities that some of her players are from. So like going back to Baltimore, playing at that HBCU for the first time in history as a defending champion, that was pretty cool. LSU is something you want to see later. They coming on. I was saying I wasn't sure if they was gonna get out the 8, but I think they'll be all right. Iowa ranked 3. Yeah, 3. Can you believe that? Can y'all believe that? LSU 13. Disrespect is real. The disrespect is real. Okay, Landon, nothing but motivation, but still, just disrespectful. Totally disrespectful. Texas at 4. And that's what I'm looking at net rankings right now. So again, like I said, LSU is at least at a 9 in the net rankings. But that AP, I don't know who you got to pay to get on there. South Carolina 1, Ohio State 2, Stanford 3, Iowa 4, Texas 5, NC State 6, USC 7, Virginia Tech 8, Oregon State 9, Kansas State 10. It don't make no sense to me. I can't make sense of that, y'all. I can't make sense of that that AP poll at all. I can't make sense of this AP poll. HVL still can't deal with the pressure though. Yeah, HVL might be the weakest link. Yeah, I don't know, Antonio. I don't know. You think they'll stay a 4? I don't know that they'll stay a 4. I know that we got actual Selection Sunday coming up in about a month, so I don't know that they'll stay at 4. I don't see how they can stay at 4. That's for sure. But shoot, I don't know how they at 13. If I'm honest, so there's that. Let's cut that off. When you break, Lenny, you say what? When you breaking that hearts and necks come March, it'll be worth it in your opinion? I got it. Yeah, it'll definitely be. They definitely get some bulletin board material for sure. Those that came in last 25 never played though. Kim only played 7-8 anyway. Yep. Believe someone said HVL is better than Amore because they were lying. Not they was lying, Bree Wayne. Make it to the SEC championship and went out until then. Okay. LSU only has one ranked win. The initial seeding is still wrong. The next seeding they will be moved up if they beat Tennessee on the road. But okay, y'all, this is what I want y'all to help me to remember. I get that everybody's like, hey, we rank at LSU 13 because their strength of schedule. But it seemed like they was ranked higher when they was playing the cupcake teams. Now that we enter the tournament, they playing SEC teams. This is SEC. This is SEC work they putting in. So I don't know where that 13, how did 13 fit in? Yes, Anissa, ball. Anissa is a great pickup for them. And I'm for sure LSU looks totally different without the injuries and then without Poole not being there. So I don't know. The Hokies played. It's like they figured it out. They good. Really? Okay, Green Wayne. Okay. I'm just wondering about that 13, y'all. It's bothering me. The disrespect, and I told y'all that's the theme tonight. The disrespect is real. So let's move on. Let's talk about this Women's Champions Classic. At first, y'all, I was so excited. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is gonna be in December. It's gonna be some good basketball. And then I started looking and digging and really reading. How the hell you gonna have a Champions Classic and you ain't got a champion in the tournament? You ain't got nobody that's won a championship in this decade. The disrespect is real. I'm just saying they don't have any of the last 5 champions in this Champions Classic. Now, okay, I get it. They say UConn because UConn is the most decorated story program in women's basketball. Okay, fine. They got the most. I think they got the most championships. With Gino got 11, 12, something like that. 11, I think. So okay, we could have just called it the UConn Classic, but the rest of these, Louisville, Iowa, Tennessee, where y'all get them from? What's their stories? What they up here for? Y'all help me understand about this champion thing here. Come on, y'all. I'm satisfied with us being 11. Didn't LSU lose to Colorado with Poole and Smith still? Yeah. UConn is overrated. They shouldn't be at LSU. Okay. We're going to talk UConn, Bree Wayne. We're going to talk UConn. The teams above LSU are balling against ranked teams and winning, which is pushing them down to 13th initially. Okay, Michelle. I'm asking y'all to help me make sense of it. But still, it's not a champion in this here Champions Classic here that they got coming up. I don't, y'all help me understand what Fox trying to do with this here thing. So they said they got the inaugural Women's Champions Classic, right? 4 women's college basketball programs, 19 Division One national championships, 46 appearances in the NCAA Final Fours, but not in this decade. Y'all lost with the whole squad. Didn't say nothing about it. Now, LSU actually is a good team. They actually are a good team. I agree, Bree Wayne. I agree. They are a good team. So UConn, okay. They said, UConn got 11 championships, 4 in a row from 2013 to 16, but they ain't won 6-16. Like I said, not this decade. So we all fam, Bree Wayne. We all squad. We all squad. It's the community. It's the community. And that's what make us the community, because we, at the end of the day, we respect the facts of the game, even though we can be biased on our teams. Landon, it's all love. It's all fun. LSU is gonna be quite a team to have to look at. They're gonna be quite a team to have to deal with. They definitely look like they're gonna be in good shape, because they only play 7-8 people, so they'll be able to run. But I just don't know. It's never been a question about LSU's talent, y'all. It's always been the depth. It's always been the depth. And I wonder how LSU isn't in this Champions Classic. No South Carolina, no Stanford, no Notre Dame, no Baylor, nobody that's been a champion recently. Who put this thing together? Who picked these teams? If LSU play defense like they had the last 2 weeks, a lot of people gonna be in trouble. A lot of people gonna be in trouble with LSU. Period. I think. Bree Wayne, you like Hidalgo, then Juju, then Booker. Okay. Bottom of the bottle. What up, though? What up, though? Parks Transportation in the building. What's good? What's good, family? Appreciate you checking in. I don't got none of these people, Bree Wayne. How the hell is they in the championship? Who? How? Oh yeah, Michaela's a phenomenal freshman too, Landon. No, Bree Wayne, I don't got none of these folks. Bill B, what's happening? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, y'all. If y'all get a chance, check out Bill B Reacts channel. He keep you up to date with all of the good stuff going on in the rest of the world. Entertainment. Playing 7 isn't the problem. Most teams play 7. The issue is 6 and 7. Are they to spell minutes? Okay, Devontae, I'm with you. A lot of teams play 6 or 7, but Dawn is probably going to play maybe 8 or 9, maybe all 10. So that's where the depth. That's where I think about the depth for LSU as they get into the tournament. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a 6 team that I would put on this list. At least the last 5 champions. I guess for my 6th team it would be UConn, because they wanted UConn in this thing. It's kind of like the UConn Classic. So LSU, Stanford, Notre Dame, Baylor, South Carolina, UConn, and then that would be the last 6 champions. And then let's do that. But these teams they picked, the disrespect is real, y'all. Louisville, how? Iowa. Somebody said in the chat that pretty much means that maybe Caitlin's coming back, because if not, what would Iowa be there for? There's no reason. There's no real reason to buy no tickets to this. They're just really, y'all. Seriously, I don't understand at all. Louisville. What's the? You said it feel like a Republican version of a b-ball attorney. It's definitely the Fox Sports version for sure, because this is Fox's inaugural tournament, and I love that Fox is trying to build out a platform for for college hoops, and I love that they even do like the replay of the UConn games that you can't see on regular TV or whatever, right? On about 2 hours after the game is off, but they needed to ask some people about this tournament, the way they put this together. Let's see. Hidalgo over Michaela. I think so. I don't know. I think with Michaela we don't get to see as much of Michaela as some of these other freshmen, and Michaela's not starring in her offense, Landon. So as like Juju and Hannah. So that's why I think maybe she doesn't get the eyes that she could get, and then she's missed some threes that I thought that she could want back this year. I think she's still playing herself into college shape. So I think Michaela. I'm looking at Michaela and Malaysia kind of both as being kind of brought along slowly, and maybe they're gonna have some interesting marches come in. Is this classic in New York? I think this classic is in New York, y'all. I'm with you, Antonio. If you don't want the coach all up in your videos, come on over to South Carolina. I'm with you. Let's do it. I'm with you. Let's see. Yeah, Hidalgo plays some good defense. She's about getting that ball. I think somebody gonna hit the portal from LSU, but I also think LSU is gonna be able to bring somebody in from the portal. I think that the way that Flaugier is playing, the way that Michaela is playing, the way that Morrow is playing, I think they'll be able to bring some players into the portal for sure. If Fox wanted to go hard, they should have put Juju in the tourney. Fox didn't want to go hard. I don't know what Fox was thinking. And I don't know if maybe they had planned this before the season started. I would love to hear how they came up with these teams. I mean, it's clear that the idea was that they would be able to there would be opportunity for Paige Beckers and Caitlin Clark to both be in this classic for sure. Louisville, I like Louisville. I've lived in Louisville. I'm Cardinals first. Louisville first, Cardinals for life. But I don't know that they belong here. And Tennessee for sure the hell don't belong here. They barely making it to the NCAA. Tennessee is going to be an interesting matchup for LSU. It's a bad matchup. You think so, Landon? I don't know if it'll be over by the half like that. I don't know if it's going to be over by the half like that. Marty in the building. Appreciate you joining. What's going on? So I'm really disappointed with the Champions Classic, yo. I was excited when I first heard it. We was talking about it the other day. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be really good. It's in December. Some more eyes on women's hoops. But then I looked at the teams, and it's like I don't understand it. I mean, I guess we'll watch it anyway, just because it's women's hoops and we'll support. But they definitely could have did better with the picks. Tamari Key does play kind of lethargic. She's kind of up and down for me, Bree Wayne. We got to play Tennessee again too before the season is over. Landon, I don't know. I'm looking for Rakia Jackson to really kind of try to show out for that game against LSU. Landon, they said Landon, you on the bad Kool-Aid. Hopefully Clark goes to the WNBA. That means UConn will win that championship classic. Well, I think it's set up for UConn to win. I think that it was set up so that UConn is for sure the inaugural winner of the inaugural Fox Sports Women's Champions Classic. But I don't know. So I would have made it a 16. I'd have made it 16. Like I said, I would have went with just the last 6 champions. So that would have put UConn in there. But UConn, like I said, UConn ain't won a championship since 16, and none of the rest of them won one before that. So I mean, have won one since after since 16. So I definitely wouldn't have them in there. As a Carolina fan, in your honest opinion, what teams worry me? I feel like LSU could be a tough out. I feel like Ohio State could be a tough out. Uh, I'm on the fence about UCLA, but really with the depth and the options that we have, offensively, being able to slow it down and just dump it into Camila Cardoso, who really proved herself as like a real safety valve yesterday, or to be able to use the speed that we used against UConn while Camilla was gone. Uh, I'm not really, I'm more scared of us having an off game or showing up um, and not being able to get in rhythm than the other teams. Yeah, I got look, Michelle. I done lived all over now. I done lived all over now, fam. I done lived all over. I'm a Gamecocks fan. I'm a Gamecocks fan. But yes, when Angel McCoughtry was at Louisville, I did sneak down and check her out. I love women's hoops. That's why we just talking sports. You did not give me the eye roll though. I can't believe you. Can't believe you. Yeah, Rakia's a threat, Ty. Rakia's a threat. She's not mentioned with the best of them, but she's gonna be drafted with the best of them. Her draft stock is up there. I think she's for sure top 10, maybe top 5. So everyone is telling me the one team that held SC down to 4 to go will have problems playing a team that SC dominated. I don't see it. Maybe Bree Wayne right, and I'm blind. Not Landon. I just feel like LSU got up different to play SC than some of these other teams, and so that's the thing. That's the thing I worry about. Let's see. Our depth means nothing if they play like they did Georgia. Yeah, the Georgia game was an ugly one. Where I'm from, really from, Senator all over. So Michigan, California, lived in Alabama, all over. Kentucky, it's all over. It's a mixture. It's a mixture, Senator. With Paige not going, Rakia probably draft pick 3 now. So Bree Wayne, I'm glad you brought that up. I am glad you brought that up because if that's the case, could the WNBA draft be falling apart, y'all? Could the WNBA draft be falling apart? So Paige Becker's already turned her back on the draft. She turned her back on the draft. She was like, I'm straight on the WNBA draft this year. Y'all do what y'all want to do. She'll try. Maybe she'll do it in 2025. Maybe she'll do it in 2026. Because some of these other players decide not to go. They still have eligibility and just make this year's draft fall apart. Yeah, Senator, you the one that got me to thinking about it. And so when you said that, I went and looked and I was like, I wonder how many more of these top prospects have time left that could be really they could decide to wait until 2025 to get the chance to probably get drafted to the Bay Area team, or if there's another expansion team, or just to see who else has a number 1 pick. I mean, what do we say? Ty, are you saying that yes, that Rakia is better than Kitley? Caitlin going to the league, barring anything crazy like a home loss in the tourney. But okay, so Devontae, if she's going to the tourney, then why the hell is Iowa in that classic? If it's not going to be Caitlin Clark versus Paige Beckers. Seattle giving their 4th pick away is looking better and better with how many are staying. I hope SC go undefeated, but I wouldn't mind a loss so that SC can get that feeling of losing and refocus on turn. That's the same thing I say, actually, because I don't care nothing about going undefeated. It's a nice cherry on top, but I want the jury. HVL coming back to an Angel watch. So I've been told by several people that Angel has already told Kim that she wasn't coming back another year. If 3 out of the top 12 stay, the draft collapsing. And then what does that mean for the WNBA if you can't get the top talent to come out in the draft? What does that mean? Because Senator, you start this you really took me down a rabbit hole here, because it made me start looking at, well, how much money are these ladies making, right? So because Paige walked away. Paige turned her back on the draft. And then I looked at her NIL deals, and she's, her NIL is only at like, not at like, $652,000 is nothing to sneeze at, right? And that's not even playing ball last year, but she signed NIL deals with Nike, Gatorade, StockX, Chegg, Go Army, and Leaf Trading Cards. So Paige looks like she's doing cool. You got Caitlin Clark. She's got a year left. Cameron Brink's got a year left. Paige and Haley both have 2 years left. Cardoso, Edwards, and Reese and Amore have 1 year left. Angel's doing like 1.7 million in NIL. Caitlin's doing like 818,000. Deja Kelly at UNC is doing like 262,000. Cameron Brink is doing like 232,000. Juju is at like 212. And then I looked at the WNBA money, and it was like the highest paid player was like 234,000 and 234,000. Yeah, 234,000. That's the highest one. Yeah, 234,936. Yeah. I thought it was at least a 250,000 on the list. 234,936. Yeah, and that's Agumbawale and Tarasi, Jewel Lloyd. It's not when you're looking at this money they got. I don't, come on, y'all, talk to me. If they make more money in college, I wouldn't go right away either. Yeah. What you mean the WNBA won't allow her not to go to the draft? Hold on. Let me catch up on what y'all talking about. Chat going crazy. Wait a minute. Oh, they can't allow. Well, thanks, Manny. Yeah, if this should, please hit that like button. Let's run the numbers up on this video, please, y'all. The WNBA needs Caitlin. The WNBA needs Angel. I think they need them both this year. That means these ladies value money over going to the WNBA, especially if they're not on a roster that compete for a natty. Ashy. Okay, is it that they value money, or this is my, Angel's not going to get a chance to make, well, I'm not going to say that she won't get a chance to make the 1.7 million, because I would think that whatever their NIL deals, they should turn into endorsements, because they should still be playing basketball and, have a following. But if you got a chance to kind of make that 1.7 and whatever else money is tied back to the school, because I guess from what I understand, that some of this money is being paid like by the boosters at the school or whatever. Should you try to stack that money up for your whole 4 years if you can? And then go make the 250, work your way up to the 234,000 that you're going to be able to have? Or is it value in money, or is it making a smart business decision? Actually, like, it doesn't look like it's bigger contracts coming for these ladies. So is it, should they stack it up for the 4 years and then go, and then take the loss and start carrying their own bags and flying commercial? Because right now they rock stars and they flying private, and somebody's, fixing them something to eat, and they got all the best facilities, and you get to the WNBA and you got to go practice on Sunday morning at the Y. You're not just running down and, lifting weights in the weight room. It's different in the WNBA from what they telling me if you're not in Las Vegas. So is it value and money over the league? Y'all talk to me. Yeah, I agree. The exposure for the NIL is bigger in college than pros because they playing on bigger stages. Yeah, and it's time for some players to go. I agree too. I agree. Tarasi, some of these ladies could go and let some of these younger players get in here and get the money. But geez, how many years has she been making 234,000? How long does it take you to get to 234,000? Because they started 75,000. I think Edwards and Cardoso go. No NIL international. I do think Angel comes back. Ladies like Brink and Rakia will go high due to ladies coming back. Rookie contract. Yeah, 75 to 85,000. Yeah, I hear you, Senator. Do what's best for you and your family. Business is business. Yeah, the leagues don't, and I agree. The leagues don't care about anybody, and these players not trying to go overseas anymore. But so I would like to see Angel come back, but I'm hearing that she's done everything that she could do at the college level. But it did get me to thinking. Now that now that Paige has turned her back on the draft this year, I'm feeling that it's quite possible that they got some help on the way in UConn. And UConn can be one of the deepest teams next season. Even though I just said they shouldn't be in that champions tournament because they ain't won a championship this this decade. I don't deny the talent that's not in UConn right now because of injury. Oh, let me see who y'all talking about. I got to catch up in this chat. Definitely money over the league, especially with this group that constantly sell seats and merch. Yeah, but and then the other thing though, Ty, is for these players this making this money, are they gonna be able to fill up seats in the WNBA? I say that because the roster spot is not guaranteed in WNBA. And I say that, by the way, a lot of players got cut last year. Yeah, stick around and get your money. You could get cut. You're right. It's only 144 spots right now. The only thing she didn't do is improve her game to get ready for the WNBA. She just signed from 2 years ago. Who y'all talking about, Senator? Catch me up on that one. Antonio, who got to make it to next year? UConn? Everywhere, and I forgot who defended Landon. I know for sure you didn't forget. Let's be honest, almost the same people who own the WNBA own the NBA. If they wanted it to be more popular, it would be. It's sad because it's really some talented female hoopers. So, I don't know. Let's talk about that. Take Busy or take Bezzy. Let's talk about that. We got to go. We have to go and fill up them seats. I don't see them seats filled up. I don't see them. I don't see the stands filling up. What else can they do to fill those stands up? What do you think the NBA isn't doing to make the WNBA successful? Because I don't think those owners want to keep throwing money away. Okay, talking about Angel. A lot of players is coming back for UConn, but players won't be 100% coming off those injuries. And that's what I wanted to know, Ashley. How many of these people do we think are going to be ready to give a full season next year? Because if they're ready to bring a full season, wow, UConn is going to be deep. Wow, bottom of the bottle. You think Angel is out just because she's tired of Kim? Interesting. Okay, yeah, you say UConn, they got to survive the rest of this year. Yeah, they got to make it out this season healthy for sure. Okay, so we keep talking about, yeah, I want to see Angel develop this shot, but what do y'all think about Angel at the stretch four in the WNBA? How do y'all think she's gonna fare at that position? Yeah, Antonio, I'm with you. They got to stay healthy. Rob B, you okay? Wait. You think UConn maybe you may lose some people to transfer? Because I was looking and it looks like UConn could bring back everybody they got, all of the injured players, and there's still a spot for Sarah Strong if that's where she wants to go, and be pretty loaded next year. Landon, don't don't they hurt half a decade? Come on, Landon, don't do that. Don't do that. We've been saying UConn has the deepest talent for the past 3 years. Injuries been for 3 years. Watch, they pre rankings will be number one or two again. Okay, Michelle, but can they stay healthy? They need it look like they need to come get some strength and conditioning down in South Carolina because they always hurt. I kind of think people overreact on Angel not having a midi game. She can still make it in the WNBA all right. Yeah, she'll make it into WNBA all right, but I think she will uh elevate her game and sustain the impact that she'll be able to have with a mid-range game. Angel crazy shot angles will play in the WNBA, in my opinion. Yeah, Angel, listen, yeah, she takes some unorthodox shots for real. We have to stop that argument. They're subsidizing the game, but if you want it to be like the NBA, I'm sorry, don't beat me up, but get the women to support like they support the men. Women don't want to see. Listen, for most of the women that I talk to, let's have a conversation because that's what I'm here for. A lot of women that I see that I ask it, they don't want to see women play basketball. They go watch men play basketball because the men are handsome. You know, it's not so much about the sport, but for fringe fans. So how do we get fringe fans into the women's game? And if I'm wrong, jump in the comments, y'all. Let's have this conversation. Uh Angel will do well simply for her rebounding and passing. Yeah, she's gonna be able to be, if nothing else, um a solid contributor. But a mid range gives her, takes her up another level. I think Gino got an old style of coaching. It seemed like he played the same players the whole game. Don't play his bench. I wonder why so many injuries. Okay, Ty. Okay, maybe it could be Gino. But like I said, I don't know that Gino is gonna be around much longer. I think Gino leaves with Paige. If the NCAA league promoted more stories during the year instead of just hyping one person, then it would be more reasons for new people to tune in. I like that, Ashley, but it seems like college hoops is getting the eyes. It was 10 million people watching the NCAA championship for the women, but they're not tuning in to the WNBA like that. Like, come on, y'all, let's have a conversation for real. The WNBA is playing on Ion. I told y'all. The documentary is on Tubi. NCAA got stuff going on FS1, ESPN, uh, Peacock. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So let's have this conversation for real. Let's see. If she get a decent big, she'll be fine. Who is that? Yeah, I can see Amari DeBerry and that freshman Q Samuels might transfer. They get no minutes. Okay. Coming off the bench, Rob. Okay, some of the people on the bench getting out of there. I can understand. Yeah, I would agree with that. Angel will be fine. She's gotten more eyes to the college game. Yeah, and she has. We lost because we don't have a doggone Michaela Suck and Angel can't shoot and blah blah. LSU will be fine. Landon, you are on the road today. You and Bree Wayne. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Y'all want to come on here and talk live? Freako Beats late to the party. What's going on? Oh, Hidalgo better than all our players according to you, Bree Wayne. True basketball fans watch regardless, like me, but women are the biggest consumers of everything. They have to support in order for it to work. I'm with you, Antonio. It's not the true basketball fans. We here. It's the fringe ones that we need to come in. All of those people that watch the Super Bowl and tune in for March Madness and make tournaments, even though they ain't watching no games. Those are the people that we need to be able to try to attract to the WNBA game. Freako, we talking about how come we're not seeing the same success in the WNBA as we are seeing in college women's hoops, and how to get the eyes from college women's hoops up to the WNBA. But the WNBA got to spend some money. They got to get some better facilities. They got to do a lot of stuff. We were just saying that like some of these ladies are going to want to stay in college and stack their money up over 4 years because they're taking a huge pay cut going into the WNBA. Some of them, they'll be able to keep some of their NILs with some of the money that's going to be tied to their actual schools or the local business. And businesses, that stuff is probably going to go away when they move on. So let's go. Oh, Ashley, you ready? Let me get the link. Come on. You know what? Because where's let me get my link. Let's go. And y'all know what it is. We a community, so we gonna keep it fun. We gonna keep it fam. We gonna keep it squad. No disrespect, because I'll drop you off. But there's the link. Come on up here. Come on up here and talk to me. Let's go. 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 Who is first? Let's come on up and talk about it. Let's put it out here for the folks. Let's see. Landon's taking Hidalgo. No, Bree Wayne, you take Hidalgo. He's gonna take Michaela. We'll see who has the bigger legacy in a few years. I feel confident in my pick. I think they both will have great legacies. I think all of these freshmen that are in the game right now, are gonna be impactful. The phenomenon, the phenoms that we've talked about. I think they're gonna be super impactful. Brianna Stewart, Alyssa Thomas, Nneka Egumake, Nafisa Collier, Alyssa Smith, Jonquel Jones, all giving Angel 25 and 10. Angel first 2 years. She will not be okay. LOL. She will get cooked. Let's go. You ready? Let's go. Landon in the building. Let's go. Let me get you to the stage. Landon in
what's up?
the
I can't.
building.
This camera shit be fucking up. Hey, what up, though?
Landon, you in the building. Come on, what's happening? What's happening?
Man,
You live now. Come on now. LSU, talk to us. We got Landon up here, y'all. Y'all got questions for Landon. Let's go.
I want to see Ashy. Say Ashy.
Ashy, you
coming that
up?
Lotion. Put that lotion on the screen, bro. And where's Bree Wayne at talking all that Hidalgo bullshit? Come on.
Bree Wayne, you coming up?
Now Landon. Hidalgo this. Hey, she may be a better point guard. That's fine. But give me Michaela all day.
Now, Landon, come on. You know that now Michaela's having a good season, but you gotta admit you probably expected a little bit more out of her this year.
Yeah, well, when you're on a team with what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, Landon, y'all.
Four other superstars, and you're saying a freshman.
I'm saying that she's a true freshman.
Outplay four upperclassmen.
No, what I think about Michaela is I think that they bringing Michaela along like Malaysia, and I expect Michaela to have a big March. I felt like in the game against SC, and you know I keep it real, Landon. In the game against SC, I felt like she had some shots that she wanted back. I felt like she hit the wall a little bit, and I feel like she's still playing into her college shape for sure. Hold on, Ashley's in the building. Let's get Ashley.
I'll give you that. Oh,
Ashley's in the building. Ashley Knuckles is in the building, y'all. Here we go. I don't know how I'm feeling pressure like Shannon Sharp. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna just let it go. Let's go. let's
Boy, that bill be way too big for your head, bro. Come on.
Nah, man, stop it.
Okay, now let's see. What we got? Okay, so Ty's up here. We got High Landon. Somebody said,
"Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
turn around. Yeah, that
looks good.
Oh goodness, here we go." Or continue to go overseas for that bag. We don't want to keep sending the talent overseas, y'all. So I got Landon in the building. I got Ashley in the building. Thank y'all for joining me. Tell me first of all, where y'all from? Where y'all from now? Tell us where y'all from.
Well, for me, I'm originally from New York, but right now I reside in South Carolina.
Ladies first. There you go. All right. Now, I'm from Louisiana. We already know that.
Oh, Louisiana.
Man, this be giving me all kinds of problems with the damn camera thing.
What you giving us the profile for? Landon, give us the whole. Come on, give us the full profile now. Come on. Yeah, it makes sense for Sarah to go to UConn, even though I want her to come to LSU. Dream chaser, really? No.
Ooh, we got another tiger in there.
It makes sense for Sarah to go to SC so she can develop. Somebody help me in the chat. Let's talk Sarah Strong.
Yeah,
let's talk Sarah Strong.
All
now.
the connections.
Sarah Strong, she just need to go ahead and commit and come on to South Carolina and stop playing, man.
Exactly.
Join the winning squad, man.
She can come. She can be a great wing. Now, if Ja comes back, then that's 2 wings we'll have. If Ja doesn't come back, then that's somebody that can fill in for Ja. She got the 3-point shooting. So I'm saying, come on, everybody, come on, Sarah, come on home. We got a strong case for Sarah.
Dawn gonna need all the help she gonna get. It took what 16 years? 16 years to build that team.
Landon.
There go Landon, man. Come on, Landon.
3 years. 3 years. 2 years. We champs. 2 years.
2 years. You champs. 2 years. You champs. But tell me this, Landon. 2 years. When the last time you beat SC, Landon? Been about 11 years. Been about
15 years. It's been 15 years, man.
It's about 11 years now. Come on.
2010.
Come on now. We got 2 of them things. Come on now. Stop it.
Hey, if the rest weren't in y'all's back pocket just a couple weeks ago, y'all already had it.
Now the refs really landed.
Okay, you're telling me. Okay, real talk. Foul number 3 and 4 on Angel were legit. In y'all's opinion. I'm not saying the 5th foul or the 2nd or the 1st. Straight fouls.
If anything, the ref should have been in. Y'all pocket. We was at your house.
I agree, but What happened? Y'all must have dropped a big enough bag, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Nah, they just wasn't feeling Kim's colors. They was like, nah, we
that's
rock
what it is. Yeah, Kim. It's always Kim. Yeah, no. Don the angel, Kim the devil. That's what I'm hearing.
Say it again.
Hold on. I'm not saying. No, hold on. I'm not saying Kim. No, I'm not saying Kim knows devil. But listen, Kim, I'm getting in that portal if I can't play and we up 45. That's all I'm saying, Landon.
Nah, Kim
you up 45.
Kim need to tighten up and go represent for your girl BG and stop playing. That's what she need to do. Since she bought her one of her titles.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
You know, I hear a lot of people talking.
Kim ain't putting no. Kim ain't putting no.
Only one person.
Let your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies let you know. Kim ain't putting that rainbow on and going and do nothing for BG. Don't do that.
Two schools. And
she got her in 2 schools.
And the fastest person to hit 700 wins of any coach, any division,
anyone. Anyone. And
that evil mean grandma.
Landon, put a bow on it. Put a bow on it. That's it. That's it for the career.
Listen, man, Kim don't gotta be BG friend, but she could at least went to the little, the little jersey retirement.
Did you hear what she said about BG getting her retirement or jersey retired and all that?
No, what did she say?
You hear what she said? She said she is so excited and happy for her that it's going to be a great environment. Nothing but good stuff. Look, everybody's caught up on the whole fact that BG want to go overseas and do some dumb shit in another country.
Now listen, Landon, I'm with you.
I understand.
Listen, Landon, I'm with you. Let me say this, Landon. I'm with you.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. I'm with you.
Yeah.
BG made a decision to do something that America had already told her not to do. I understand that. But when the time came to just show some support for her fam, she didn't show no support for her fam. And that's where I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you tell me that. Okay. You tell me that behind closed doors, but you let them know, like, I stand up for you, but you check me when we get back to the crib. Like, hey, you was wrong, BG. You shouldn't have did that. But you're supposed to show the love for me up front, man. That's where I lost respect with Kim for that. She should have stood up for BG.
That's fine. That's fine. I get all that. Does everybody really know what happened, like behind the scene type shit? What happened with BG and Kim at Baylor?
I've been waiting. Let me get my popcorn out.
I heard was true, but I heard it was something like she had like kind of pulled it to the side and was like, you got to kind of tone it down with the gay situation.
Yeah. Because they had a Baptist university. That was it. She's like, look,
but here's the thing, though.
You do what you do.
But here's the thing,
I'm mad at you. Yeah.
She knew that about BG when she brought her to the Baptist school.
Sure.
See, it was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was okay to bring her down.
Hey,
and she didn't have to tone it. She didn't have to tone it down until she got the national championship. You got to be quiet and put your rainbow up and all that. See, that's where I'm taking my issues at with Kim.
Look, I get that. I'm not saying that ain't what happened. What I am saying is before all that happened, apparently we don't know because we weren't there. We didn't hear. We didn't see the conversations had before.
I agree.
The whole recruiting process, the whole freshman year, sophomore year, we nobody knows that. What we do know is what's on record. We have what's on record by BG. We have what's on record by Mulkey. Mulkey not being nice when it comes to BG getting in trouble. And BG never having anything nice to say about Mulkey, which is fine. Mulkey's been 100% on that all day. She said, I got plenty of players don't like me. Don't talk to me. Don't do shit with me. But I have others that do like me. It's here nor there.
I get that.
And that's fine. And that's fine.
And I think we talking about styles then. And that's what I think. And that's where I think Dawn is the type of coach that I'm looking for. Because Dawn is still showing up when I'm a pro and I'm playing, she's at Asia Wilson's games while she, in the pros, getting on the refs and having a good time. No, Moki ain't showing up nowhere. No. I mean, and fair enough, I don't see her show up for anybody.
But at the same time, Moki like a 80-year-old grandma too, though.
Fair enough. Fair enough. She may be tired. Hold on. We skipping Kim's story. Hold on, Senator. Let us know that everyone that has banner raised graduated and BG didn't graduate. Okay, so that's the knock? Okay, Senator. Come on, Senator, talk to me.
They had to change the rules. The rules were you had to graduate before you get anything retired. And so,
okay.
and here's the thing: BG got her degree a couple of years back, like 2 or 3 years ago. She got her degree, and only after she got her degree is she now eligible for the retirement of the jersey and all that stuff. That's come after.
Okay.
But see, nobody talking about that. All they're saying is that Kim's being some kind of bitch and saying you don't deserve this, that, and the other, and how dare you, and wish you were still in jail. I guess I'm fuck if I know, but
yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
It seemed like she don't even acknowledge it though. I mean, she could, like I said, man, they don't have to be friends, but you know, being that the woman did bring you a piece of your jewelry that you're wearing, I mean, you know, it's some of your hype that you got.
That's why
she could at least like
her
show
latest
up.
press conference by Kim. When they asked Kim, "Hey Kim, what do you think about Brittany Griner getting her shit retired?" And Kim, smile on her face, said very glowingly, "I think it's wonderful. I think she deserves it. I think it's going to be an amazing atmosphere."
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. What you think she's gonna get on there and say like, "Oh, well, you know, f her, fuck her," you know? What I mean, I don't care.
When? Okay, you name a time when Kim ain't
Dream Chaser,
run
you
her
saying
mouth.
we stuck on what? Let me know, Dream Chaser, in the chat. What we stuck on?
I'm trying, man. This camera be bugging me the fuck out, bro. No, but like, when's Kim not run her mouth though? Like, real talk. Like, remember the COVID? Remember the mask? She talked all kind of crazy shit about masks, not wanting to wear a mask and being in Texas and
Yeah, but I think her
like she's
telling
never
her
not
truth.
run her mouth though.
I think her telling her truth, she don't want that. They done had enough problems going on in LSU this year, so I don't think she would want to make that statement and have to bring that into the tournament, because that would be talked about for weeks if
So
she would have said something like that.
Dream Chaser saying we not giving Kim her due. She care about her players too. She care about her players too.
About certain players. She don't care about all her players.
Okay, well look, here's what I do know as an LSU fan. The first thing Kim did when she got to LSU was she stumped and made sure Simone Augustus, not her player, put a statue at LSU's campus. First woman statue of any sport and all that junk. That was a point of contention with Kim. Before facility upgrades, before this, that, or the other, she made it a point that we need to get Simone a statue. Simone was the greatest of all time and all that. Which is another reason why I'll be bagging on Bree Wayne about Hidalgo with Michaela. Everybody's saying Michaela going to be bigger than Simone. And Simone got a fucking statue. But no, Hidalgo.
Come on, but Landon,
I'm sorry.
Hidalgo not balling this year.
Oh no, she could ball, but she ain't balling like Michaela balling.
I don't know.
Hidalgo's not playing with 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what I was going to bring up. That's what I was going to bring up.
We got to give her her due.
I'm not saying Hidalgo bad. Hidalgo great. Hidalgo one of the top 5 freshmen probably the last 5 years.
Absolutely.
I think Hidalgo running tough second right there behind Juju.
I think so.
She's amazing. She's amazing. I don't want her instead of Michaela, personally. I'd rather have Michaela. Now, I'm biased.
Listen,
I'll be 100. I'll be up front. I'm LSU through and through. I'm Louisiana.
It don't have nothing to do with LSU. I think that Michaela got a big I'm saying I think that Michaela has a big upside. I think that Michaela is a phenom freshman. I think that
Michaela from Ratchet City.
When I'm looking at what I like about Michaela as a freshman is I saw her in games clapping it up, telling people where to be, trying to keep her team focused. She stayed A1 focused, locked in, delivering in games when all of that mess was going on. So for her to step in there as a freshman, that says a lot about what her maturity is and what her game can be. But my concern is, did she go to the right school to get her game developed? Because I don't see, does Kim develop players? Come on, LSU, tell me.
I don't know, but I think Hidalgo is what LSU need right now, and that's a point guard. So she would have fit right in right now.
I think we all right on point guard going in the future. We got a girl named Velez who shows promise. Ain't getting no playing time. That's fine. Shows promise.
Yeah, they let her in like when they put her in tonight when it was like 29 seconds left.
25. It was 25.
Hold on. Hey, Dream Chaser. It's not the only thing that I bring up with. That's not the only thing I bring up with Kim. Like I said, I don't feel like you use her bench right. The BG situation.
You get no pushback from me on that.
Like, why would you even bring? Why would you even bring Velez in with 25 seconds left? Like that. Like out of that whole game, they was already up by 20.
Again,
you couldn't let it play.
Again, no pushback from me. I don't know. I'm not Kim. I don't make that decision. At the same time, our number one recruit, Jada Richardson, I believe, or Jada Richards, actually. Mm-hmm. She's a point guard. Velez played with Del Rosario all through high school. Point guard.
Hey, if this is your first time here,
we just ain't got good point. We got Poa. She decent.
Oh, there you go, man.
HBL can't deal with the press. But again, when you have offense as good as LSU's offense, what are we really talking about here? We're talking about wanting one position to be played with more polish. That's
yeah,
what
but I mean, you're gonna need that polish once you get down, like especially if they make it like to the Final Four.
Everybody keeps saying that, and we're the number one scoring team in the nation, not in the SEC, not in the West, not in all the teams that's only lost 4 or 5
What did that number one scoring do for y'all when y'all was taking them L's because y'all couldn't get the ball into Angel Reese because you didn't have a good point guard.
Defend. We didn't give a shit about defending. Ain't nobody give a shit about Angel. About it.
Well, defending don't got nothing to do with getting the ball to Angel. I mean,
yes, Ty, we hitting that portal if we get in at 25 seconds.
You're saying the last 2 weeks with LSU defending the way they have, they're still in trouble come tournament.
No,
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is once crunch time comes, like I said, when they start playing them top-notch teams, that's putting that press on them and that good defense. If you can't bring that rock up and get it to your star player, then like what is you out there for?
Well, that's why HBL probably ain't gonna be pulling the point whenever we on the press. When they're pressing, it's probably gonna be Poa.
Shit, Poa was looking a little suspect tonight.
Okay.
Let me. Can I ask Landon?
One game is enough to make everybody suspect, and LSU's got no point.
I say that because look who they was playing. They was playing. Who was that?
Yeah, Antonio.
Texas A&M.
A&M.
But listen, I'm gonna say this, y'all. It was the PG. It was the point guard play killed them in their 4 losses. Now the loss to SC, I think that was deserved. Y'all was gonna take that L. The other 3, if you don't have HVL at the point. If you have Poe at the point, if you have Michaela bringing it up, if you have Flaugier bringing it up, maybe LSU doesn't take those 3 losses. And I'm an SC fan, but when I went back and looked, honestly, LSU could be just the 1 loss to SC if they played with a different PG. I'm gonna keep it real. Landon, while I got you on this line, I gotta ask you a question. It's something I didn't understand. And if we keep it real, it's a conversation, right? This is what we're here for. If not, y'all tell me because I'm gonna answer. I'm finna ask a real conversation. If you get too hot, 100%. Let me know. But I went looking, doing my research, building for my platform, getting ready to do my story for SC LSU. And I need to understand what is the hate for Dawn down in Louisiana. Some of the things that I seen.
Want me to tell you?
Written on notes.
No, I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Those boards.
100%. I'll tell you what it is.
Help me understand.
I will. Look, it's not that I feel this way. I'm just telling you what, because
I'm not putting this on you. Like I said, we just having a conversation.
No, that's fine.
It's just I got you here. I want to know.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is. It stems from comments she made after our first game that we played them. So we had, y'all remember our coach beforehand, right? Nikki Fargus. We had her for like 10 years. Mm-hmm. She was a good coach, but there towards the end.
You talking about when Don said if she had that type of
that if
support,
Nikki
she would
had
still be there.
The support, she would still be there. Look, there's a former, he used to work for ESPN. I think his contract just expired. Guy named Ryan Clark. I think we all know who Ryan Clark is.
We know Ryan.
LSU alum. Okay, back during COVID, he made this statement that LSU don't have any black coaches. As a result, that makes them racist. He didn't say they racist, but he implied implicitly that the administration and the people that run LSU have a race issue. Mm-hmm. And that's why the team fell out with Ogeron. And that's why the football team didn't perform well, because we don't have any black coaches. That's what he said. As a result, the fans did a 180. They loved him before, but once you call an entire fan base racist, they get all pissed. And they're like, you know what? Fuck you. We're done with you. We don't want nothing to do with you. They felt the same way that Dawn disrespected them, stating whether it's right or wrong, whether Dawn was this was her intent or not. Mm-hmm. More than likely, it had nothing to do with her intent. more than likely was just a comment in passing about her friend Nikki. Let's be real.
Okay.
But at the same time, a fan base is taking this. A fan base is taking this saying, no, we don't support her because she's black. A white girl come in here, now we supporting her, and that's why LSU's starting to do good. F you, Dawn. How dare you say that the reason why we support this girl is because she's white and because she ain't black. Like, that's why. No, we didn't support Nikki because she wasn't winning. Her last year, what, like 2-16? What the hell?
So I'm saying, Landon.
Had nothing to do with race.
So was you right? Were you riding as hard for LSU when Nikki was there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I have to say. So
I remember we had this girl from
Dream Chaser is coming for me.
Dream
Chaser. You say now if Angel finished that game, we would have probably had a better chance. Dream Chaser. I feel like if Angel finishes the game, y'all have a better chance. But I also feel like when Angel fouled out, South Carolina had just kind of turned the corner and kind of had decided that we was going to go ahead and win. We didn't come out and play our best game. We came out and, quite frankly, Angel was bullying us. Chloe kept us in the game.
Yeah.
Y'all could have won that game.
Chloe.
But we figured, Chloe.
Chloe.
If you go back and look at the beginning of that game, Chloe Kitts was the reason that we stayed in that game. Whether it was rebounds, boxing people out, trying to muscle people. Right. Chloe Kitts was doing the stuff that didn't show up in the box score to keep us in that game. Chloe is gonna get the paint.
3 Chloe shot.
Yeah, Chloe gonna get in the paint and snatch the ball from somebody once every game. She gonna get in the paint and just take it from somebody once every game. So yeah, Chloe was a reason we was there. So I'm just saying, yes, y'all could have had a better chance, but I'm still feeling like Gamecocks get that win in that situation.
There we go.
Oh, now there you go, Landon. Act like you know who you is.
Man, turn the lights back out, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we don't need to see that. That's nasty, bro.
Yeah, Chloe got some fouls on Anissa too.
All that pacing is coming out.
Let up defensively. There was just a SEC insider of SC LSU game. Kim said something like, "I don't care what people say. We're both putting on the show." To Dawn. Dawn just walked away. Definitely felt the animosity. Dawn, I don't know what it is with Dawn and Kim. She don't. Dawn is. One thing about Dawn is like once Dawn is like I'm straight. I'm straight. Like the BYU situation, Dawn was like, I don't care what y'all said. I'm not playing at BYU again. We're not doing that. So
why ain't Dawn walked that shit back though? For real. Why ain't she walked that back? When
I don't know. Dawn said she not.
That be real.
So because Dawn,
I get that there's issues and like the country has issues. I get all that.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying they don't, but to make statements and then when it come out being exact, like not that at all.
Now, Landon, did you hear that it was not that? Did you hear that it was not that? Because what I heard, what I heard Dawn say
because they kicked the guy out.
Okay, but what I heard Dawn say was
they kicked the guy out and come out.
Right, but what I heard Dawn say was that the young lady who said that she had the word said to her. She didn't say that she didn't walk it back. She never said that it didn't happen to her. So if she's not saying that it didn't happen to her, what are we proving this?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how did they do that investigation?
How do you investigate that?
Yeah,
here's all I know is that BYU said they investigated, they kicked the guy out for life. He ain't ever welcome back. They went in, did interviews with all the people supposedly around the person that stated that word and called her such, and it came back that it was like some words were said, but it was never anything racial words. It was more like I don't know, but as far as the investigation and whether it was a bunk investigation, that's on them. I can give two shits, to be honest, and I trust a Mormon as far as I can throw them. I know a couple, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't do politics or religion here. We just talk sports. Let's go.
But what I'm getting at is that whether that investigation is above board or not, later on it's come out and stated, and he's being reinstated. He's allowed to go to the games now, like nobody's been kicked out, all that stuff. Even after all the fact, even if it's not true, let's say the person did say it, but the report is that he didn't. That's the official report, the reported news concerning this story. And even afterwards, Don's like, nah, fuck it. They're still pieces of shit. I get that they're pieces of shit, but at least walk back a little bit of what you said. Not every white person in Provo's a raging, slave owner. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I don't remember him saying nothing like that though.
I agree, but I agree.
I'll never play another game.
I'm not saying I don't know. I'm not saying that Don and Kim specifically have beef. But
no, they don't. Well, Kim might not, but Don do. Because I don't know if y'all know, but y'all understand what like behind the scenes negative recruiting going on Kim's first 2 years in Baton Rouge.
Come on, Landon, tell us about it.
Yeah, you gotta fill us in.
Oh yeah, hold on, y'all. We got 45 viewers in here. Y'all, hold on 1 second, Landon. Y'all, please, if this is y'all first time here, go and hit that like button, run the like for
hit
me.
The like.
Yeah, hit the subscribe if y'all like the conversation. Hit that notification so you know when we talking. We got Landon and Ashy in the building. Let's run them numbers up.
Ashy, Mr. Lotion. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go. Ashy's
I had to put a little bit on the knuckles, man. There was a little Ashy.
I tell you,
now,
bro.
Okay, now. Kano is saying Dawn is right not to walk that back. Don't tell me in the chat why she shouldn't walk that back, standing on her principles. All right. Now, Landon, spill the tea. Tell us what happened in Baton Rouge, man. I need to get my popcorn out for Landon. Okay. Let's go. What happened?
All right. So here, remember, this is back, I want to say right around the time Kim got the job, like 3 or 4 months into the job, BG is getting in her trouble over in Russia. That whole ordeal is starting. It ain't finished. It ain't halfway. It's starting. So that's when the rumblings, that's when the sports media people, journalists are starting to ask Kim, hey, what do you think about Brittany? What do you support her coming back and getting all this blah, 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 blah. And Kim's making the very non-committal statements like, don't go to other countries, break laws, all that, tough shit type stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So that whole time, that they're recruiting the same people, just like they both recruiting Sarah Strong right now. Just like Sarah's probably going to go to SC because all her family connections to SC, but that's besides the point. Point is, the top recruits, both Kim and Don, are recruiting. Mm-hmm. Well, not only did Gary Reedus hear all this, because Gary gets in good with the families. He gets in good with the parents. He gets in good with the cousins and the aunts and the uncles. And so he hears the down low bullshit BS that everybody's telling about everybody else, right? Like, oh, you ain't going to play here, or you're going to sit the bench there, or that they don't really, feature point guards, or they don't feature the big, or whatever, what have you. He hears all the low chatter. So this whole time, this is back when Michaela, this is back with Flaugier, this is back when Kim's trying to get Angel in the portal, because Angel was viewing SC too, if y'all remember. Whenever she was coming out of Maryland, she was like, well, SC, and Kim's always had positive results with bigs. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So the whole time, and this is what Gary Reedus, and I've heard this from podcasts that Gary Reedus has gone on about a year and a half ago when he's talking to some of the local media there in Baton Rouge. Mm-hmm. But talking about basically stating that, one, Kim doesn't take care of her players. Two, Kim is a low-key race, like low, not out front, outright with it, but low-key is because of how she views Brittany Griner. And because of how and this is what Dawn is telling players and players' families. Like, don't go play for Kim because Kim won't have your back. Don't go play for Kim because that first opportunity, she's throwing that, and here's the point. The black player under the bus. Made it a point to say the white players are protected. The black players are getting put under the bus, and Kim's driving that motherfucker over as quick as she can. That was the chatter from all the assistant coaches and all the recruiting type people the first 2 years they were in. And the whole time, because look, we've had reporters ask him flat out, is there negative recruiting going on between you and Dawn? Because there was tension. We remember the first year or two, them meeting each other. There was always tension, right? They weren't giving each other hugs in the handshake line. They weren't dapping each other up and talking lovey-dovey in each other's ears. There was tension there. The reason the tension was there is because Dawn made it a point to say that Kim, one, doesn't take care of her players or former players. Two, doesn't care. Three, will throw you under the bus first chance she gets. Four, is preferential to whites.
Where,
for whatever reason, look, this is not me.
Okay.
This is not.
No, wait, no,
no.
Landon, is there any place? Okay, because you said you heard it on the podcast.
Yeah.
And in the chat, everybody is like they haven't heard it. Is it? Can you tell us the name of the podcast that we can go and hear?
Honest to God.
Or if you can't tell us right now, let us know, and I'll share that back with the chat.
Okay. The assistant coach on LSU is a guy named Gary Reedus. I forget who gave the podcast, but what I will do is that I won't just talk shit and then not back it up. What I will do is I'll spend the night looking for the podcast that I saw and see just exactly where he said and if he said what I said he said, which I'm pretty.
Because I agree.
Negative. I ain't coming up with this out of nowhere.
And negative recruiting, I agree. Kano is like part of the game.
Negative goes on everywhere.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
No matter the sport. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, so Dream Chaser is saying you don't think Don did that, but you do think SC feel threatened by the moves they had with that recruiting coach. Okay. You don't think that's true about Don? Negative recruiting is part of the game. Look at Griner and now Poole. Yeah, I mean, so when you look at Griner and Poole, they look like aunties with uncle tendencies too. So I don't know. Could be
y'all understand what Poole did,
kind of energy out there.
Y'all understand what Poole did, though, right? Y'all get what Poole did.
I have no idea. I have no idea what Poole did. When they said what happened,
you want to know what the street
said they wasn't saying.
Here's what the street says. And look, this ain't on pod. This ain't on official. This is what the street says Poole did.
Okay. Let's hear it.
All right. The street says.
This is what the streets say, y'all.
Yeah. Streets, Baton Rouge streets. Get that right. The rat infested, nasty, neutral. Flooded streets of Baton Rouge. Okay.
I'm not putting that on Baton Rouge. I'm not putting that on Red Stick. Come on, tell me what they say.
They be flooded. But so Poole during the preseason and going into the first weekend was making that point
you broke up
to try to turn the
you broke up on the good part.
What?
You were sounding underwater for a second there, Landon.
Oh, she was trying to break up and sway the team against HBL and towards her running point and her and Angel. And she got in Angel's head and Angel's ear. And Angel was feeling herself in the beginning of the year. And until she got benched and had that talk with Shaq, she didn't get her mind right until after that occurrence. Well, with Poole, it was stated on the streets, again, not official, that there was a big rift between the team in concerns with Poole and HBL. And HBL was not trying to start no shit, but at the same time, Poole was talking and trying to turn the team against HBL. And Kim's like, look, either you cut it out or you're gone type stuff. And Poole's like saying, whatever. And now Poole ain't there no more. That's what they said on the streets. Is that
that's what they said on the streets. I'm gonna just tell you what your favorite auntie with Uncle tendencies think. And this ain't coming from the streets. This coming from just what I think. First of all, I feel like number one, Dawn is an activist first. Is she a racist? Not at all.
No, I don't think she's an activist.
Is she pro-black? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Does she stand on business about her heritage and her culture? Absolutely.
Ain't nothing wrong with
it. Do I have a problem with that? Not at all. I think that is a easy clap that people make at her because they know that she gets down like that. She's Philadelphia born, she's African American bred, and she don't have no problem letting you know that
she don't have no sorry in her, which is a Philly thing. That's a Philly thing.
But at the same time, but not even just a Philly thing.
Gino's the same thing.
That's not even a Philly thing. That's just I stand on business type thing. I don't have to have no apology in me if I ain't did nothing wrong.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Gino Ariama is the same way, and he's from Philly. He's like, I don't ever say sorry.
I'm not from Philly, and I'm not gonna have no apology in me either. That's what I'm talking about, Landon. I don't know if it's a Philly.
Well, I'm never wrong, so I don't have to apologize.
But what I'm saying about Dawn is I think that's an easy target that they put on her. She doesn't like the white players. She doesn't like Caitlin Clark. But then if you look, Caitlin Clark has won the Dawn Staley Award the last 3 years in a row. So I don't know how y'all put these narratives out there. And I'm not saying you, Landon. I'm saying in general.
Oh, right? I don't know how these
narratives get put out there, right?
Ain't Dawn fans. Yeah.
And I'm sure that they're not Dawn's fans, but I don't think that LSU doesn't like Dawn just because she's a black woman. Do I think that there are some fans at LSU who don't like Dawn because she's a black woman? Absolutely. But that's neither here nor there. Now, when it comes down to Kim Mulkey, yes, I feel like Kim Mulkey is not a racist. I don't know. I can't say that I know her, that I feel like she's a racist. I feel like she is traditional. I feel like she is not necessarily an ally for the LGBT community, and that's okay. Everybody doesn't have to be. But I also feel like she took advantage of being able to get some championships off some women that are a part of the LGBT community, and then didn't stand on business and stand by them like family after they won them championships. And that's Kateri Poole, and that's also Brittany Griner. Now, when I say that about Kateri Poole, Angel Reese don't get to LSU without Kateri Poole, from what 100%. I understand in the internet streets. I ain't been to Baton Rouge, but those are the things that I heard. So those are the things that those are my opinions about that. But Ashley, what you think about it?
I try to stay out them LSU streets because I don't like LSU. I don't like them. I can't stand them. Them and UConn, I can't stand them. So I don't really get too deep into what they got going on. I just be hoping it's a lot of chaos, so that way.
Hey, jealousy's a good look on
you, brother. Wrong once the tournament start for him. Yeah, I'm a hater. I'm just gonna let you know. Yeah, Ashley is a hater. I'm a hater.
Ashley, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Self-aware. That's all I'm saying. Self-aware. You say you're a hater. You don't know.
Yeah, as you notice, I'm sitting here eating my Lay's, listening to, getting fun out of what's going on at LSU and who's hating and who's the racist. But, I rocks with Dawn because, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like you say, Cess, she stand on what she believe in. You know what I'm saying?
I've been rocking with Dawn since Virginia, right? I'm
sure exactly. Exactly. I go far back. I go that far back too. You know what I'm saying? So I love her to death. You know what I'm saying?
Ashley root. What happens next? Say, Ashley, who you rooting for? Ashley rooting with SC, I believe.
Oh yeah, all day. I'm a SC all day. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day.
As is the majority of the ones here, I'd imagine, right?
I would hope so.
Now Glover is saying it may not have to do with blackness. It has to do with the winning at LSU not beating USC in 10 years. That too. Exactly.
No, it's been more than 10 years. It's been like 12 years, 14 years or something.
And I want to say thank you to Landon and Ashley for even just taking having the courage to even hit the link and coming up here and talk with us. So let's keep the conversation going, y'all.
Yeah, I had to come on because I knew my boy Landon was going to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Lotion.
I appreciate y'all supporting and keeping the conversation going in the chat.
Yes, we gotta have a talk about your girl. We gotta have a talk about your girl though.
Who? Let's talk. Put it out here.
Your girl Bree Hall, man.
What happened with Bree that other game though?
Come on, let's talk Bree Hall.
Bree was missing in action that last game. So she was
35 minutes until that 3.
Actually, she hit 2 back-to-back threes. She had missed like 10 out of 11.
That's why I left that comment. That's why I left that comment in the chat. I was like, she'd come through when you need her. Like she'd hit like maybe 2 important shots during the game, but other than that, she'd be absent. You don't see it.
Listen, this what people don't realize about Bree, right? It be looking like Bree not doing nothing, but if you look at Bree in 25 games, she didn't had double figures in 14 of them 25 games.
Yeah, but I'll be looking at those like empty calories right there, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a hater and she be missing like the easiest layup. So
now I give you that. I give you that. But then she hit 7 and be like, okay, Bree. And I don't know if, like I said, y'all, I think now that we kind of are really kind of getting to a point where we could go undefeated even in the regular season, we might be pressing a little bit. We might be feeling a little bit of pressure. So the last few games, I feel like we took some shots that maybe we should have took a step or 2 in and took a 2 instead of the 3, or
I don't know. I think these coaches is kind of watching a lot of tape on us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And they figuring out certain players, if you shut them down for a little bit, we're kind of struggle. And that's why I say Bree Bill and Raven is a big part of what we need when this tournament starts, because like Raven, she's good for pushing the ball and tiring out another team, getting them tired by running up and down. But we need her to score at least 10 points. Give me 10 points.
Raven gave us 9. Raven giving us 9.
I understand that, but she could give us more.
She could, but I think the Ravens on their revenge tour, and we're gonna see a different Raven when the tourneys start. I think Raven
I don't know, man, because Camilla, she gets pushed up under that rim. She be trying like the craziest shots, and I be like, man, what's going on?
Come on, man.
I got a question. So Kim ain't developing no players, right? What's Don's answer with Cardoso? What's up with that Brazilian tree that can't even move her feet? Lead feet, stone hands, ain't got no post moves. What's up with that? Why?
Yeah, I can't even argue that because I've been thinking that myself.
She would be the GOAT player if she just had some.
Here's the thing, Landon. I would take that and I would be like, hey, maybe Dawn does it if there wasn't an Asia Wilson and an Aaliyah Boston before that.
So that was Cardoso, not Dawn.
So when I'm looking at Cardoso, what I'm wondering about Cardoso is because it looks like she's internationally trained. Is the difference are the nuances that are different in international and the game that we're playing in college keeping her off balance? Because when you looked at her at FIBA last year, she looked like a totally different Cardoso. She looked like the most dominating player. Yeah. She looked like the most dominating player in the tournament.
Well, that's why I asked if on the Brazil's international stage, her to do more, and Dawn's not. Like Dawn's only got a certain set.
Well, I don't know. Brazil, she better get to do it. Well, Brazil ain't going nowhere.
Brazil's like Brazil will be at home. You do everything.
But Brazil won't be in Paris. So Cardoso better get to do something down in South Carolina.
If Camilla could just work on a mid-range, like a little midi right there from the foul line, she'd be okay.
Or like, just a shimmy. Or an up and under.
Her only move is the little step through. That's all she do. She don't got
the fall back, the fall out, the always falling behind herself whenever she shoot.
Yeah, she needs a hook shot. She needs something.
Listen, I think that I feel like Cardoso is really good at rim running. She catches the ball running. She can lay it up really nicely. She does need to work with. She does need to work on her post moves when she gets on the box, being able to get her base and get the ball. She brings the ball down too low for me sometimes for her to be 6'7". So I want her to work on keeping the ball up here, being able to be big and get her elbows out and make sure people know that that's her space. That's what irritates me about Cardoso. On the offensive end, sometimes she doesn't let people know that the inside is her house. Defensively, though, she don't have no problems blocking the shot and staring you down. So I just want to see her be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end. I don't know if that comes with coming back a full year, or if that comes with being able to have some spacing and some different kind of setups going into the WNBA. But there's some definite growth that Camilla can have. But she's 6'7" and she's a safety valve.
Is it an attitude thing?
I don't. She's a nice kid. She's a nice kid.
No, I get that. I'm saying, but on the court, you got to be the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to.
But I also feel like that, and with Aaliyah Boston being at the LSU game, it was part of that is being able to help her turn that dog on. I think that she's a nice kid. Sometimes even when she misses a shot, I'll be mad. Like, wow, you missed that, and it's like she's smiling, and it's like, no, Camilla, we're mad that we missed that.
During the LSU game, it looked like she got bullied under the basket a couple of times. To me, now maybe
she got in the first half of the LSU game. I felt like she got bullied a little bit, but when we came back out in the second half and it was time to go ahead and like win or go home, she took care of business. And,
hey, Cess,
one thing
did you see in the little when Brazil had played Germany when Camilla had pushed Sably and she got fouled out? She was on the sideline crying. She was like real sensitive, man. I didn't like that from Camilla. What are you crying?
Camilla's sensitive.
Yeah, well, there's no crying in basketball, but I think that she's nice. I just think that she's nice.
I mean, if we remember, it's not her first sport. Wasn't she a swimmer or something?
She was a swimmer, and then she was a swimmer, and then came into basketball. But I think that right now, Cardoso has to make a determination of if she wants it, and that's what I heard Dawn say at the half of the LSU game. Like Camilla has to want it.
To me,
he's giving her the tools. He's giving her the resources. She has to want it. So she either turns that dog on and go get it, or she doesn't.
It's a want to. Yeah.
Like her defense could be better too. It's like she would just be letting people just go right past and lay the ball up. Like on help defense, she don't really play help on defense. If you watch her, when a guard go past one of our guards and go to the hole, she had to stand there.
But the other thing though too. Other thing too is I think she got spoiled being able to play next to Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, that could be it too. But
some of the things that needed development was covered up by the way Aaliyah just because Aaliyah was aggressive down there, right? So some of that stuff was just covered up by Aaliyah being down there, and some of that stuff is just Camila being nice. And now she's gonna have to figure out: does she want to make her money playing in the WNBA, or does she want to go coach or something somewhere? Like she's gonna have to make it. Just because she's a top 5 draft pick doesn't mean that she gets signed. 6'7" is gonna get drafted into the WNBA for sure. But when she gets up there,
you're gonna stay on the team.
Exactly, because them ladies is playing basketball to pay their mortgage. So you got to figure out what it is. And I think Cardoso will develop. I think she'll be all right.
I hope so for her sake. I mean, she seemed like a good little girl. I don't like her because way she and Angel play each other. But again,
and I want to say this too. When I say I don't like a player, it's nothing personal.
Oh, it had nothing to do with her.
I'm strictly talking. Yeah, I'm strictly talking.
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I just want to put that out there.
Look, hey, real talk. Wish her all the best and nothing but success.
Because at the end of the day,
become a millionaire playing this game, and that's what you want. I'm just saying, when she play my team and she on the court, I don't like how she plays.
that's how you post. That's how you supposed to feel.
At the end of the day, I hope we see LSU in the SEC tournament. Because I think we'll break y'all whole moral. We beat y'all again, man.
I'm telling you. Well, it's because we ain't got Hidalgo and Michaela. She ain't no good. And Angel gonna foul out by the third quarter. And what else we got going? Oh, Kim don't know how to coach. Can't develop nobody. But
wait a minute. You was asking us about our crybaby. I remember Flau'jae after into the LSU SC game in the press conference said that y'all got old crybaby. Y'all got old crybaby in practice too, don't you, Landon? Oh, Del Rosario be crying in the practice. That's what Flau'jae said. Pull it up.
Oh yeah.
Pull it up.
When you 18,
tell me about
and you a giant
big
your
baby.
whole life,
that's big baby,
and
right?
Everybody move out the way. I mean, anybody like put yourself in. Like, look, I already said, Cess, I'm a short king, right? I'm short.
Me too.
What it is, right? It is what it is. But so put yourself in the position of 6'7", 6'5", Cardoso and Del Rosario.
I couldn't.
Your whole life.
If I was 6'7", y'all wouldn't be able to get me. Y'all wouldn't be able to get me to stop playing basketball.
What I'm getting at is everybody, your whole life, move out of the way for you, purposefully, without any effort. Everybody moves out the way. Then you get to college. Then you play basketball, and everybody is giving you shit, bumping you, causing bruises. Hey, not giving a shit that you 6'5", saying, "Oh yeah, watch me get this rebound over you. Watch me get these points. Watch me put you in your place, you freshman. Watch, you need to play bigger. You need to play tough."
I'm glad you said freshman.
So going from that switch, from everybody giving you preferential treatment to now everybody treating you, like you nothing. That's got to mess you up emotionally, especially when you're young, 18, 19. Who among us make good decisions, had a mature head on their shoulders that responded with an emotional maturity necessary to deal with life stresses at the age of 18 or 19? Who? Not me.
I mean, nobody. But when you say freshman, I'm glad that you said that, because that's the other thing that I wanted to bring up about SC. Because I think that's another part of the disrespect that's going on. Like,
what about SC?
Yeah, we don't have not one. We didn't have one starter come back, right?
Yeah,
we got freshmen and sophomores for the most part taking care of business at SC. So for us to be 25-0, 12-0 in the conference, I don't even think Dawn saw that coming.
Well, who's giving y'all disrespect?
Nobody's talking about us.
Said she was
ain't nobody talking about us.
Okay, so we ain't talking about you enough.
Yeah, I'm talking about the media. For us to be the number one team, I think this for this season, I think this might be.
Look, let's call
the one season that I haven't seen.
The media's got a hard on for Caitlin. We all know that.
She done broke the record now. She's the
great white Jesus is what she is.
If it's not Caitlin, it's Paige.
But stop acting like we haven't seen Caitlin before. We've seen it. Her name was Sabrina Ionescu. We've seen this before.
Kelsey Plum.
We've seen this before. And Paige Becker, I love Paige. Paige is one of my favorite players, but I don't feel like we have to talk about each one of those players on everybody else's game. There's enough talent to talk about the kids that are out there.
I'll tell you whose fault it is. You ready? and this is real talk. This is 100. I guarantee
listening.
you who it is. It's the executives of ESPN that are dictating who gets the coverage, and who do we see getting the coverage? Caitlin, Paige, not SC. Yeah, y'all should be talked about. Y'all should be blasted from the rooftop.
But I also feel like
y'all lost what? 1 game in 2 years? 1 game, 2 years. One. What's that? 2 games in 4 years?
I get that. I get that, but I think it's an SEC. I think it's an SEC thing too. I feel like
Dawn's LSU's like 154-9. That's ridiculous.
LSU is the defending champs. They don't talk about them either.
Well,
Doc Glover said you're right about ESPN, and I mean, I thought that I heard someplace that Dawn. I thought I heard someplace that Dawn had kind of called out ESPN at one point, so she may not get any love over there. But Fox, somebody, Peacock.
No, the broadcasters on ESPN like Dawn, but
if Iowa had the undefeated record of SC, we would be seeing them every day. Man, they would be on prime time. ABC.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. We already see Iowa every day. We can't
Raven
get enough of
Raven is the best point guard in the game right now. And she's only a sophomore. Raven is the best point guard in the game all around. I'm sorry, Landon. I'm putting my money on Raven.
Raven?
That's a little cringy, Cess. That's a little cringy. I don't know.
I gotta give it to Raven. When you look at her all around, she's guided this team to undefeated. And she's defended some of the best guards in the game.
Yeah,
she might not be giving you the point.
I'll give you that.
She's defended. She'll get the block. She'll get the steal. She makes the pass. So, she's guided this team young to 25-0. So and she's on a revenge tour.
Yeah, she's been on her rebounding lately too.
Yes, she have. Yeah, Juju got it. Juju is balling, but Juju came into the league, I think, a little bit more polished. And I also think Raven is still coming back from injury. So I like the way Raven got herself back in. I like the way we seen her get back in shape, and she's kind of just rebuilt her body and her game. And Devontae, I feel like I seen Caitlin before. It was Sabrina Ionescu. Caitlin's not. She's a great scorer. She broke the scoring record. She broke a scoring record that Kelsey Plum set a few years ago. Her record will be broken in a few years from now. She doesn't have any championships to speak of. I've seen Caitlin before. She's not going to go to the WNBA and step across the half court and shoot from the logo because them ladies is trying to pay their mortgages. That's not going on there. Is she a great talent? Absolutely. Is she the best player in college women's hoops right now? Sure she is, but seen it before, and we'll see it again. Great scorer. Iowa won't be much after she's gone. She'll take a minute to get adjusted into the WNBA, and she'll have a cool career. But yeah, seen it before, Devontae. Sorry.
Definitely, especially Sabrina Ionescu. That's when I first
people forget about Sabrina because Sabrina had Oregon. Yeah. Sabrina had an Oregon at 30. Was they 30-0? And they didn't get to go. They didn't get to go play in the tournament because the pandemic came. So we seen that before. And then we just seen her shoot against Steph. So I seen her before, Devontae.
Who won that, by the way? I wasn't paying. I didn't see that.
Steph won it by
3. Of course.
Let's see. Yeah, real floor general. I'm talking about all around point guard. I'm not saying scorer, all around point guard.
Yeah, no, I ain't got no room to talk about any point guards. Not being a Tiger fan.
Well, if you're gonna say all around, you got to put scoring in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to score counts. Ashy, you ain't gonna let me off the hook about these points. I said she giving us about 9.5. Ashy,
I'm telling you, man, one of these games gonna come and bite us right in the backside, man.
Ashy, that's when. Remember the wave off?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what we waiting on. March comes, that's when it's come for them.
That's what makes my point even more. That's why she should have definitely came in this year, at least trying to average 10 to 12 points a game, just to give other teams no doubt that you can't play off me.
I'm with you, Freako Beats. I wanted that Oregon SC battle too. I wanted to see that one. That one was gonna be good. Yeah, Juju was all around point too. Dream Chaser, I agree.
Yeah, that was gonna be a battle with Oregon.
That was gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
Power transfer earlier. SC probably would have beat Iowa. Possibly. We didn't have no answer for Caitlin.
I ain't had no shooting last year.
That's when SC had Mad Kiki holding down the paint back then.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was gonna be a good matchup. The pandemic robbed us. They robbed us of a good one.
Yeah.
Because Sabrina had been playing. She had been playing lights out. Yeah, Raven blocking.
That
She
was gonna be
rebounding.
a good tournament that year.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got a question. Who's the 2 or 3 teams in the tourney that's going to be the undertakers, not the underdogs? The team taking heads, the teams that people ain't giving a lot of respect to. That's going to come in and just wreck people, just rip hearts out. I think my Tigers are one of them.
I was about to just say that the question Bree Wayne said to you. I was about to say that school landed Ohio State.
I think Oregon State gonna make some noise too if they're healthy.
Well, I don't think nobody believe them. Yeah, Oregon State too. I don't think nobody believe Ohio State at the number 2. Everybody been laughing about the number 2 because they say the number 2, you get number 2, then you lose. That's what everybody been saying. The number 2 is a cursed spot, right? Ohio State, LSU, Virginia Tech. Okay, Ty.
That's what been happening all year. That number 2,
Virginia Tech's got 2 real good players. Georgia Moore and is it Kitley? I think. That's on VT on Virginia Tech. Kitley. That's a good team.
Kitley,
Yeah, that's
Colorado
a good team.
too.
Colorado, a bunch of geriatric grandmas taking everybody to school.
NC State might make some noise too.
NC State's doing good this year. Yeah, they're an older team.
Bill did have 38 minutes for 2 points. It was a little check.
Oh, the other day. Yeah.
Devontae, why you say Raven still broke? You really down on Raven. What's going on? Tell me about that. Colorado, Utah, North Carolina. Okay.
Utah's got Pilly and who else? Besides,
it don't matter. Utah been playing people tough.
Utah always play people tough, but here's what nobody.
But I also noticed Utah play people tough at home. It's hard to play up there. In Salt Lake City.
Why? You know why? Because nobody ever acknowledges they a mile up in the air.
That air get thin up there. Nobody can breathe up there. Oh, NC State. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Dream Chaser, not NC State. Or you saying NC and NC State?
NC State.
Yeah, man. Peely cooked us. Raven had 15 rebounds. She did have 15 rebounds with 2
Utah
points.
Do good at home.
They do. They beat SC and UCLA, but it was both. It was at home. And I said, man, that's that thin air up there, depending on where they play. But I like Peely though.
No,
you like Peely?
Peely's good. No, Peely's good.
Yeah, Peely tough. I can't hold you. Peely tough though. I like Peely. She all right.
I think
she remind me of like an Embiid type player, like big but can still shoot, but like bully people. She bully people everywhere.
Oh yeah, she uses her body very well.
Yeah,
she uses her body very well. She shields. Yeah, she does that very well.
Yeah.
Y'all got any more questions? Well, we got these guys up here hanging out with us.
Ask Ashy what lotion he uses. What's the brand? I'm still trying to get the brand.
Look here, man. Look, see, you don't need lotion. You don't need lotion. You know what I'm saying? You can't see when you Ashy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pasty, bro. Look, my skin just dead. I just fall.
Oh man, not dead skin. Hold on. Okay, SC Brad said, I think Virginia Tech could potentially beat the Gamecocks. Camilla will have trouble guarding Elizabeth Kitley.
I say
more hard to stop off the ball. Angel Reese is fake.
Nah, I think we'll do Virginia dirty.
You get the bag. If I'm LSU, I don't want to play with that Ohio State press.
We may not be able to see my ash, but you can't see your sunburn either.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh goodness, what a trade-off.
You're right. I was born with mine.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said they said they hope you're not using that Equate lotion over there, Ashy. They said they said
Walmart brand.
Frico B say he hope you ain't using. Frico B say hope you're not using that Equate.
Nah, normally, no matter of fact, Ashley just going to zip it, lock it, and throw it away. I'm going to leave that one alone.
You leaving that alone? Okay.
Yeah, because I got quick comebacks. You know what I'm saying? I got the razor tongue, but I don't want to. I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers in the chat.
No, don't ruffle nobody's feathers. Don't get me kicked off the YouTube, y'all. Let's keep it nice.
Exactly.
Let's keep it nice. Let's see. Okay. So teams are still gonna live with Raven 3-point shot. Yeah, they will. Teams will still live with it, but she gonna knock it down. Who y'all think gonna make it to the Final Four?
LSU, SC.
I would say, wow.
There's got to be somebody we ain't thinking though, right?
That's a good question, but of course SC one of them.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I would say maybe Ohio State.
I was gonna say Ohio State.
I don't know, because Caitlin Clark just might sneak them back there. I don't know. I ain't gonna say
I
the
don't think so.
finals, but she might sneak them back to that Final Four.
I see Iowa in the 16, but I don't see them past that. LSU, I see in the Elite 8, but I don't know about.
Yeah, I would say
anything past that.
LSU could be part of. I mean, looking at that bracket, because I was looking at the brackets, it's kind of hard to say. But I would say the only two I could come up with right now off my head, I would really say that I could really see being there is SC and Ohio State for the other one. I don't really know about the other two.
SC, Ohio State. I didn't think so before, but I think LSU's figured some things out, so they'll be around.
Well, defensively, we're doing something different. We're actually playing defense now, so
yeah, y'all look pretty good on defense against Texas tonight.
And I know they
well, the first half we did. Third quarter we didn't do shit. Third quarter we played horrible. That was the worst third quarter.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't think LSU got good conditioning, man, because y'all always huffing and puffing around that third quarter.
But we always playing 6 players.
We can't forget about Texas, and we can't forget about UCLA, Stanford.
Nah, you talking about Texas? You talking about Texas for the Final Four?
Texas been a solid 4 or 5 for the last how many weeks? They got a solid 4 or 5 in the rankings for how long?
Is Harmon still out?
Yeah, that may hurt them. I think Roy might be gone for the whole season. Yeah, that's right. Good call. I keep wanting Rory to play. Somebody had to remind me earlier today that Rory's out for the season.
Remember when Coach Rowe read off the other day? And I was like, I want to be in that. Go ahead.
Oh, what you say, Landon? No, I'm sorry. I didn't hear it. Go ahead.
No, Coach Rowe, when he read off the brackets and he was talking about Stanford and Texas in that one bracket, I was like, that's the bracket I want. Because to me, it seemed like Texas got one player, maybe 2. Stanford got Brink and who.
And we know the brackets. The brackets are still going to change too, right? So that was just like hypothetically.
But that's why I want to be in theirs though. Because their team don't look deep is what I'm getting at.
So they're going to redo it. They're going to redo it after the conference tournaments, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's like almost a month from right now. So Doc Glover say Texas scored 44 points in the second half. Okay. LSU got the same players playing the whole game. Of course, they going huff and puff the last quarter. Yeah, they huffing and puffing the last quarter, but it seemed like they figured out that point guard situation. If for most teams, LSU they 6 or 7 is enough to get past most teams. I think. Like I said, I think that 13 that they ranked in the AP is disrespectful. So I think from what they're doing right now, I think they'll.
It makes more sense. LSU should have been giving their bench a lot of burn when they was going through their little non-conference schedule. Because they had a lot of cupcakes. They should have had. That's when they should have had them out there.
But I don't think so. Here's the thing about what LSU has on their bench right now. I don't think that they had planned on playing them anyway. I think they planned on playing Samaya Smith.
Once Smith went down.
Smith went down and Poole went down, and that took them from 8, 9 deep to 6, 7 deep. So
yeah.
But wasn't they in conference play when Smith got hurt?
No, Smith got hurt.
She got hurt way early in the season.
Yeah, like a month in.
I meant to say non-conference. That's what I meant to say. They was in non-conference play.
Yeah, non-conference.
She tore her ACL playing Niagara in a high school gymnasium. She tore her ACL.
That's horrible.
Yeah, she was averaging 13 and 9 at the time.
Yeah,
on 20
Teresa, I think the is it Poa?
Yeah, last year. Last
year, I think she got something with Poa, and again, I think LSU could even do something where they let the forward bring the ball up. I mean, shoot, they let Angel bring the ball up sometime too. Y'all remember she was at the top of the key. Coach had a heart attack about her being at the top of the key trying to score from the top. But I think they figured it out. LSU will be around there. It seemed like the media wants UConn around there, so we'll see. We gonna see how this shake out.
UConn gonna break another hip or two.
Yeah, they basing everything on UConn for next year. But even next year, I don't think, because the kind of injuries that they players had sustained,
and that's why
you're not going to come back 100%.
And that's what I was going to ask y'all about. Is help really on the way for Paige? So she's coming back, and she got 2 years. So you got Caroline. She's the head or neck injury. That was so weird. I'm not really even clear what's wrong there. And you got Jenna with the.
I think she's not going to come back.
Okay, so she may not be back.
She's having too many concussions. Too many.
Okay, now then we got Jenna Alfie. I don't know how to say her last name, y'all. Y'all know I don't mean no harm. But now she went down with Achilles. You think she's ready for the start of the season?
A torn Achilles, you're not coming back jumping off that foot like that.
Okay, and so then you got an ACL meniscus with Azzy Fudd. ACL meniscus.
Azzy done had about 4 knee surgeries, 2 in high school, at least about 2 since she been in college. So
then we got another ACL with Aubrey. So do they really have help on the way?
Well, okay, here's my question. Here's my question.
Or not?
I got a question. What type of player is Paige? Is she a Steph Curry or is she a Klay Thompson?
Paige is we don't know. Paige is different than she was before.
Is she the player? Is she the player that runs a team, or is she a player that complements?
I think Paige is more.
I think she's all around PG.
I think Paige is more comfortable at that point, running, bringing the ball up. Because right now they got her playing off. What she's playing, power forward, something like that.
Yep, they got her running at a 4 sometime.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is she a superstar or just a star?
She's a superstar.
Because then it depends on who you got coming back.
She's a superstar at point guard. She's just a star at the 4.
She is a superstar because before she got hurt,
she was player of the year.
Yeah, Paige was cooking. She was cooking.
Player of the year. So. She had been to the Final Four.
So she don't need that much help then if she a cook.
No, I mean,
but she's also
gonna get some.
She's also 600 days. She's 600 days out of hoop.
The kind of shooter that AZ Fudd is, she need a healthy Fudd. That'll definitely help her out.
Oh yeah, that would help her out, especially with
Fudd is like almost automatic
with Aaliyah Edwards down there. So if she would have had Fudd with Edwards, UConn would look different just with those two. With AZ being there, I think for sure.
Yeah, because AZ going to space out that floor, and she could shoot. So yeah, they'd be much different with.
So Landon, they said they can't believe. Landon, they can't believe you don't got LSU in the Final Four.
No, I have us in the Elite 8. I don't know. It depends on the bracket when it comes to the Final Four. Depends. Like if we got y'all in the Elite 8, I can't guarantee that LSU gonna make it. So I guarantee you.
Landon, say that again. Say that again. Because I don't know if we'll ever hear you say that again. Let me hear it again.
We got SC in the Elite 8. I can't guarantee LSU gonna go to the Final Four. To me, that's a toss-up game. Now, y'all can think that SC's run LSU out the building all day, every day, because that's all these SC fans think anyway. Bunch of egotistical motherfuckers.
I don't think SC gonna like run y'all out of the gym, but I do think we could beat y'all by 10 or more.
I think our depth put y'all out of the game. Hey Doc, so I do like Paige. I'm a Paige fan.
Somebody was losing until the Final Four, is what I think. You can say it was at home, but you can say it was this, that, or the other.
Landon. My first time with my freshmen in that type of freshmen and sophomores in that type of situation, I take it. We'll see you again.
It's going to show. It's going to show
you again. That was a good grinded out game for us to win.
If we
I want to say to Doc real quick.
We meet up in this SEC tournament. It's going to show. It's going to show who's about what.
Well, and the SEC
it's going to be neutral ground.
It's going to be neutral, but it's almost a home game for us, though, right, Ashley? It'll
pretty much.
South Carolina. Okay,
pretty much. So I think that crowd really did.
Yeah, aren't they playing it at Carolina?
It's in Carolina, but I don't think it's at Colonial Life. Hey, Doc Glover, I'm a Paige fan too. It doesn't look like she's improved since her freshman year, but she's also 600 days out of basketball, right? So the improvement that I thought that I would see right now, the improvement that I would see that I thought I would see right now is 600 days that she didn't get to work on her craft. So I don't think that she's improved, but I don't think that it's because she couldn't improve. I think that injuries have kind of halted that, stunted her growth a little bit right there. Let's see. Yeah, she easily got shut down by SC. Who's going to play the post for UConn? Edwards, right? Aaliyah Edwards. SC gonna get the best of LSU. Edwards SC is gonna get the best LSU for sure. LSU,
Edwards is a senior this year, right?
Hey, who?
Yeah, Edwards is a senior.
Let's be real. Are y'all excited that y'all finally got somebody to play against y'all? Because the last 10 years ain't nobody really give y'all any run.
No, I like it just the way it was.
Team that
I like it just the way it was. I don't want nobody breathing down our neck. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody breathing down our neck. Let's just keep it.
Old trust.
Keep it nice and simple.
I like the grinded out games. I don't mind the challenge. We're not scared.
Nah,
That's what I like about these youngins. They got a kind of like we're not gonna lose kind of attitude. I don't know how far that's gonna take us, but that's what it seemed like.
That's why I want them to go ahead and get that loss out the way. Soak up the losing, get the losing going in their nose, get the aroma of losing, and just go ahead and focus for the rest of the season. That's what I want.
Just wait. When y'all play us again, you'll get that. You'll get what you want.
I think we're gonna put y'all over the knee again.
Again,
and,
yeah, because that's what you did last time, right?
We didn't put y'all over the knee. We grounded it out. We snuck up out of there with one.
You got lucky is what happened. You got lucky. Angel ain't played 4 minutes.
Call it what you want, but everybody be like, well, if Angel didn't foul out, tell Angel stop playing so much aggressive defense, and she
okay. You tell him again. Foul 3 and 4 were legit fouls. That's all I'm getting at. So
you're saying the one when she had made Cardoso fall down, that shouldn't have been counted against her? That's what you're saying?
I think that was the 4th foul when she pulled her down. When she pulled Cardoso down.
You're telling me 6'7" Brazilian
what that got to do with getting pulled down?
That a 6'3" girl, much smaller.
No, I mean no. But
6'7"
Angel got weight on her now. Angel ain't no little girl now.
No. Compared to Cardoso, who you talking about?
But Angel was bullying Chloe.
Yeah, she was bullying Cardoso.
Doc, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna play the post next year for UConn.
I think she might be stronger than Cardoso.
Well, that's only because Cardoso weak then.
Well, it could be. She might need to get in the weight. Just like her and Kiss need to get in that weight room.
Devontae, who's the 2 players in the country that can go nuclear? I want to know who you talking about.
Oh, I got a question. There's only 2 teams in the nation that has 2 players averaging a double-double. Who are the 2 teams and the players?
I would answer, but I just heard it on the game, so I ain't gonna say nothing, Landon.
Okay, well, Ashy, I know you ain't watching.
Hold up,
the game.
say the question again, man.
The 2 teams in the nation that have 2 players that are averaging double-doubles.
Yeah.
Who are those 2 teams?
Yeah, I know Ashy ain't watched my game, so I know he don't know.
Well, LSU, one of them, right?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't know it otherwise.
Wow, let me think about that. LSU. I don't think we got 2 players. No, we don't have 2 players averaging double-doubles. I don't know who's the second team.
Stanford,
okay. I wasn't even thinking about Brink and Kiki Ariofin.
Mm-hmm.
Ariofin stepped her game up. She stepped her game up this year.
Yep. Doc said it's almost too late for USC to lose. And Bree Wayne said, call Camila Cardoso the Brazilian stallion. Quit playing around.
I'll just call her the tree.
It's SC, then it's everyone else. Let's be real. Okay, Ben Jones.
Leadfoot.
See, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, listen, Reese gets good positioning, and that's the type of positioning that I want Camila Cardoso to get. The way Reese establishes herself in the post, like this my house. Wherever I move y'all around, this my house. That's what I want to see Cardoso do on the offensive end. And I don't see her do that all the time. But I know that she's capable because she does it in FIBA.
The only emotion I seen her give this year is when she got that and one last game. Oh, yeah. When she screamed out for on that and one. That was the last time. That was the first time I seen her show emotion like that this year.
Now she had the stare down when she blocked Angel. She hit her with the stare down.
Yeah, and you saw what Angel did right the very next possession.
Landon.
Very next possession.
We're talking about Camila Cardoso right now. Come on.
Landon is real tough to
stealing our joy, man. Come on. LSU versus Auburn rematch should be interesting Thursday. Yes, Jordan.
Yes, Thursday.
I agree. That should be a good one.
We're gonna tear them up.
Auburn been playing teams tough though, and it's hard to beat teams twice.
You know how y'all been on the revenge tour all year?
Bree Wayne said LSU gonna eat Auburn for lunch.
Yeah. We about to get some revenge because we ain't played any defense first game.
Okay.
Really, y'all shouldn't have let them beat y'all the first time. To be honest,
I agree. But we gonna do what SC's been doing to everybody this year.
Cardoso does
revenge tour the whole year. That's what we do in Auburn come Thursday.
Cardoso does slow the team down, Teresa, and that was proven when she went to Brazil.
But at
the same time, we needed Cardoso yesterday. She was a safety valve, 16 to 16. She was a double-double, and that's off jet lag and playing 6 games in in 2 weeks, right? So I don't know. Let's get a youngster a minute. Let's get a youngster a minute. I think she's figuring it out, and I don't know. I don't know. The jury is just out on her.
That should be about 25 and 16. That's what it
I'm
should
about to
be.
say all she has to do is stand there and she gets a double.
It could be an easy 20 and 16.
If she stands there 2 foot from the basket, she's a double.
Okay. I see what you saying, Devontae. You saying Caitlin and Juju are the only two that can cancel South Carolina's depth if they get 45. That cancels out 3 to 4 players. I'm with a mindset that I let one player get off and shut everything else down. As long as my players just hitting, I ain't worried about that.
That's what Dawn should have did. That's what Dawn should have did last year.
That's what LSU did against Iowa in the game.
With Iowa, but Iowa was killing us with the pick and roll.
Oh yeah.
I think that game Dawn got out coached. That's the only game I could say I seen her get out coached in.
Well, that's what LSU did in the championship game. Is they let Caitlin do her, but they just stopped everybody else.
Look here. Please forgive me in the chat if anybody take this the wrong way. But me personally, I feel that because I feel really we got cheated from the refs last year. I think the refs played a good part into us losing that game. Mm-hmm. I think if Jasmine Carson went off for all them threes to put y'all up by that amount, I think the referees would have took that game from LSU. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
They would have tried.
But yeah, because I feel they wanted Caitlin Clark to win that natty last year. Mm-hmm. And if she get coached this year, I think the referee gonna be.
Here go the topics I hate talking about. I don't like talking about them refs. I like them to stay. Swallow your whistle. Sit down.
Man, and see, that's the thing though. You got to think, man. Like this is a business.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand, but the fan in me is just like, come on, man. Some of them fouls y'all call, I would just let go. It's just playing the game.
Yeah, I think a lot of those whistles be happening to something to me. Cause I'm a conspiracy theorist. I be thinking a lot of that be having to do with like Vegas, like a lot of betting.
Oh, I'm with you on that, Ashley. Cess, you watch my game tonight?
That's why I was saying in the chat the other game that somebody done slid some money in the refs' pocket, like because the refs just be calling some bogus calls, man.
They say we be paying the refs. Well, Caitlin and Juju have to stay healthy for their teams to go deep. Yeah, I agree.
Did you watch that LSU game tonight, Cess?
In and out. I was in and out on the.
Did you catch some of the fouls they called on LSU in the third and fourth quarter?
Yeah, no, but I heard. But I saw people. I saw people responding and talking about it.
Pissed.
But those girls look like they wanted to fight for a little minute. I believe that was the second quarter.
Janai Barker pulled down Angel by her shoulder when Angel was trying to go up for some points after a rebound, and they called a charge on Angel.
Oh wow! I'm gonna have to pull this one up.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Dang.
I think Texas was mad because they was getting spanked in their head because they was getting spanked in that first quarter, in the first 2 quarters.
It was 49-14 in the first half.
What happens next? Say, I do agree with you, Ashley. That's why I think this is also Dawn's redemption tour. It may not be said, but I guarantee you Dawn puts that loss on herself. Oh yeah, for sure. The loss start with the top for sure. Yeah, Carson went off. Staley got out coached last year in the Final Four. Iowa coach got out coached too. Yeah.
If everybody
learned some lessons.
If you remember, Cess, last year when we had beat Maryland, what was that, the Sweet 16 or was that the Elite 8? I think it was the Elite 8. We beat them in. And once they coach started complaining about the fouls, SC went to the line like 20-something times. We only went about 5 times. That's when I knew they was going to start blowing them whistles on us.
Yeah, the whistle changed up. The whistle changed up for sure. But, yeah, Dawn got out coached, but I also just felt like none of the stuff that I also wondered, did we want Aaliyah Boston to get off too much? Like, could we have tried to go a different way? Because her game just never really got going. I felt like the refs got her out of her game early.
I don't think we could have, because you got to think Cook was like real streaky at that time. Mm-hmm. She wasn't like really hitting her J's like that.
Yeah, she didn't have a good game.
And then what was our point guard name again? I just said her name earlier today. I can't think of this girl name. Oh man, what's her name?
She had on that fire dress during the WNBA.
She came from Georgia Tech. What was her name? Oh my God.
Who you say?
Fletcher. Kira Fletcher, I believe that was her name.
Fletcher,
Yeah, she was no threat from the outside. No threat at all.
We didn't have no threats from the outside.
Then we had Victoria Saxton. She wasn't a scorer. So we was limited.
We were limited. But once Aaliyah didn't get going, it just seemed like the confidence. Once the fouls came, it kind of changed the rhythm of the game.
Aaliyah couldn't get going because she caught like 2 quick fouls.
That's what I mean. And I think it just threw the rhythm off. But I also felt like it took some of the confidence away from the freshies. I don't think that they knew how to react with seeing Aaliyah not being able to get going. That was just my opinion.
Yeah, but being that they were seniors, man, and they done been down that road, they were supposed to know. All right,
absolutely.
Like
no excuses.
She didn't pick up the slack.
Yeah.
Letitia me here, she didn't pick up the slack. And I used to always, because I used to think Letitia was going to be nice. She was 6'5". Like, what is you doing? No, she was 6'4". Like, what is you doing? Like, you supposed to be in there. She was supposed to be what Watkins is right now. And we wasn't getting.
Watkins is another one. Watkins is another one that worries me because if Watkins is a player, but if they get the fouls on her early, she gets in her head and she gets down. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I was more afraid of Watkins than I was Cardoso.
Oh, Watkins is gonna throw one down.
I think Watkins' best game was against UConn.
Yeah, she had a great game.
As far as in her mid range was on.
Yeah, she had a good game. Let's see here what they say. This year, at least we got Chloe can score. Dawn did get out coached against Iowa. I felt bad. It did lead her in her recruiting strategy for the next season. Yeah. She got to take that on the head and go with it. Stand on business.
I'm not gonna lie, I was sick when we lost last year, but I was sick.
I used to like Coach Schaefer rivalry.
That made me feel so good.
Yeah, that was a good rivalry, Michelle.
I didn't go on YouTube for like 2 weeks. I was sick. I couldn't even lie. I didn't even want to hear nothing about South Carolina.
It made me feel. I was so happy.
Oh, you did. You was just watching stuff on rewind. How many times you watched the game, Landon?
No, it just.
Well, you should have
been
happy.
How many times? Tell the truth, Landon. How many times did you watch the game?
0, because it just was. Once I knew it happened, that was enough for me.
Okay. So you didn't even watch the game live?
I could sleep well.
You didn't watch the national championship at all?
You talking about the Natty?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that 4 or 5 times.
I wanted that
the game I'm talking about.
I wanted that all SEC
I thought we talked
Natty.
about SC losing.
I wanted that all SEC championship so bad, man. Yes. I wanted y'all so bad for that game. Cause we was going to crush y'all again.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, yes, really.
Ooh.
Really.
Too many non-shooters, Jordan. I agree.
Scary.
I agree. Yeah, the refs took the lead out the game.
After that Molly whopping that we gave y'all,
that Molly whopping. Yep.
Yeah, we was gonna take y'all to the shed house that game right there.
Which loss was worse for you, Ashley?
Jordan
put them both. 2023 or 2021?
Who do we lose to in 2021? Oh, you talking about against Stanford?
Yeah.
I think last year because we was undefeated.
Okay.
Yeah, because we was undefeated, and we just needed 2 more games. That's all we needed was 2 more games.
I tell you what, I'm so
that hurt.
We didn't have to play y'all last year, you know.
But then again, though, there
was no reason for Letitia to guard Caitlin Clark. That was ugly.
I think what's her name? Haley Jones had a rabbit's foot in her pocket that year for that game. Man, that had me mad. Man.
Let's see, you can say live with one player going off, but it's hard if Juju or Caitlin got 35 at half and they teams up 6. You got to try to stop it. The only way they going off. I hear you, Devontae, but I just don't feel like my defense is gonna let Caitlin just go off at 35. But if she go off at 35, get your 35.
Yeah, listen, man. Caitlin might go off for 40 against our guards.
But my thing is, they guards got to keep up with the foot speed that we bringing now.
Only thing
my thing is, if we gonna light it up, let's light it up. Caitlin, you shoot, and Pau, you shoot, and let's see what happens.
My thing is, one player can't beat a team.
Caitlin to get hers, I'll just shut everybody else can't get nothing. That'll be my strategy for the game. If she score, let her score. But everybody else can't score.
What Devontae is saying is that, like, if Caitlin got 35 at the half,
right?
He said if she got 35 at the half and they got their team up 6, you got to try to stop it. The only way you live is if they go off, but you up 10. I don't think that Caitlin goes off at 35 and I'm down 6. That's not my strategy. She the only one scoring. Let's see how many SEC the ticket holder, and I was glad that LSU brought the Natty back to the SEC. Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, it's all love for women's hoops.
Well,
Nah,
Don
man.
had that good quote last year.
I don't.
Y'all
I
remember that quote?
if we don't bring it back to the SEC, then it don't count.
No, Ashy, come on, Ashy.
I told you I'm a hater. I'm a hater.
Guess what? It ain't gonna happen.
Hey, listen, self-aware man, I take it though. SC guards this year guards better than last year guards for sure. Oh, our guards way better than last year guards. Dawn should have got the ball out of Clark's hands and made somebody else beat him. Okay. Boston was in foul trouble. Yeah, I felt like there were some quick whistles on Boston.
Yeah, they gave her a Iowa again. They gave her a quick two, real quick.
Yeah, Landon, if y'all meet Iowa again, you think y'all got Iowa this time?
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll kill Iowa this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. We got a better team than we had last year.
So LSU cheered the hardest when Iowa beat SC?
No. Look at how we played y'all last year and look at how we played y'all this year. And which team is better? LSU last year or LSU this year? I say LSU has a better team this year, even though we have no point, even though we have issues and we halftime don't play defense.
Yeah, LSU, well, I would say y'all bench was better last year. I would say
LSU,
but
I'm gonna say
overall,
LSU as y'all was on paper, as y'all was on paper to start the season this year healthy with everybody that y'all had. I would say you had a better team this year than you did last year. Now, the stuff that happened and the injuries, you might be a little bit deeper last year now, but I don't.
That's fine. We could be deeper. Didn't beat Iowa. Angel and Alexis Morris is the one on that game.
You underwater, man. You underwater.
Oh, Landy, you sound like a robot.
What are you talking about, Alexis Morris?
Yeah, I think he said Alexis Morris balled out last year. Oh, Landy, you back?
Landy, you better fix it. You better fix that cheap Wi-Fi, man.
Landon don't hear us no more. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Y'all be a lot better with Poole and Smith. Yeah, absolutely. They'd be a deeper team, a different team. Let's see. Coach Staley should have put Letitia Mejia on Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Mejia. That's what they're trying to say. Mejia.
Mejia. Okay. On Caitlin Clark, and if she would have did that, South Carolina would have won that game because when Letitia was guarding Clark, she did good. Okay. Look at that game again. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I'm hoping in the W this year. I hope my girl Cook show out this year.
You think she gonna show out?
I hope so. Cause last year it was all right. It wasn't nothing you could like.
It wasn't what we expected, right? Like have them going into the league, it was like, hey, they finna really make some noise and Cook gonna beat, and then it was just like, man,
I'm disappointed in Bree Bill though. I feel she should have been working on her game.
It would be interesting to hear Bree Bill, explain what happened, what's going on, why it didn't go how we thought, right?
Yeah, I mean, she was supposed to be a 3-and-D player, but she was the D, but I don't know about the 3.
You think it could have just been just an off year?
Nah.
Can she bring the 3 back this year?
She can, but she gonna have to work on it. You know what I mean? Because you got to think like she already had a jinky shot, but the way her release just was funny looking when she go to shoot. So she probably need to work on her release.
Okay.
But as far as her D, she was good with her D, and she was a big body, so she just need to work on her game. And I think she work on her game. She might could come back. She might make a roster.
Now is she playing in the AU?
I don't even think she in the AU. I don't think she overseas or nothing. I think she home.
Okay.
I think she home with old boy that played for Carolina, her boyfriend.
Oh no worries, Landon. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. We appreciate you. He says connection got buggy on us. He had to drop.
Yeah, man. He was stealing somebody's Wi-Fi, man. They caught him.
Oh, Landon, you're stealing somebody's Wi-Fi, man. They put you off. Rebuild didn't show up at all. I'm so hoping Raven keep on working on her jump shot. I think so. Landon, I enjoyed it. We'll do it again, man. I dropped the link again, and we just talking hoops. Based on the bracket, is it a possibility that USC will meet Iowa?
As long as Iowa they end up, yeah, we might could see them again.
Dante, thank you. We appreciate the support. And for those of y'all, if this is y'all first time here, y'all hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, stay in this conversation with us.
Hey, yo,
Run
Cess,
the likes up.
I appreciate you having me on too tonight, man. I definitely appreciate that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. This is our community. I'm just building a community of people that like women's hoops like me and want to talk women's hoops. Because sometimes I be in here. I was in here hollering at the TV by myself, y'all. Like, what y'all doing? And then I said, well, let me get on the YouTube and see if people watching hoops too. So that's how this all started. Landon said he gonna make sure he said he gonna make sure he had the neighbors pay their internet bill for the show. Yes, Ashy.
Yeah, I want to catch Coach, man. I gotta come on one day when Coach is on.
Oh, we gonna have y'all back on. Coach is traveling this week. I'm gonna try to get him on. I can't make no promises, but for sure, I think he's back next week. So if you want to jump back on next week, we'll drop the link. Come on back up, and it's an open invitation to everybody, y'all. Anybody want to come on up? We just talking hoops.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah, I love to see more people on here to chop it up. You know what I mean? Give their opinion. Yeah. That'd be a nice thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure it's more than just SC fans that that be in the chat.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. I love SC, but really it's all about women's hoops and growing the women's game. So I want to be able to spotlight and highlight, everybody that's doing something that gives us a chance to keep seeing this game playing. So
right, yeah, because I love other teams too, but when they play SC, I'm a hater.
I totally get it. Well, I appreciate y'all rocking with us. I'm gonna let Ashy get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I think we've been doing this about 2 hours, y'all. Let's see, for the sake of women's
no doubt. Salute to the internet world.
Final four of SC, LSU, Iowa, USC. The world would stop spinning. Oh, that would be a good one, Devontae. SC sucks anyway. Landon, good night. So y'all, I will definitely be back on live for Gamecocks Thursday. I don't know who we play this week. I gotta look it up. I can't remember off the top of my head.
We play Alabama.
That's right, Alabama. Thank y'all for the support. Landon, Ashy, I can't say enough for the support for everybody who tuned in and chopped it up with us. Thank y'all for keeping it live in the chat. Like I said, we on our push for 1,000 subscribers for my birthday month, so let's keep it going. I'm going to get on out of here. It's your favorite auntie with uncle tendencies. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm out, y'all. Good night.